pay cash for stuff.
He's gonna drive now.
You better have a whole bunch of that cash in your pocket to buy something.
Love the two-wheel trucking, man. This dude's killing me. You catch this dude on the little gyrosphere, whatever it is? Just calling around here, bro. I don't get it. He's throwing up mud and whatnot. These little mud flaps in that bad boy. Two-wheel trucking, baby.
That's the off-road model.
Yeah, right. Hit 2x2 in it. Man, that's my 2x2 mode. I would be on my ass in a heartbeat, dude. In a heartbeat. Like, no questions asked. I'd be a gonzo. Say good morning to some folks. There's Jeff. What up, Jeff? Oh, sorry, bud. Excuse me. What's up, everybody?
So how's it going? You are always the brightest thing in the entire crowd. I can spot you just by how lively you are. Always smiling.
Yeah, we go back ultra wide here, you guys. Make sure to share the stream out. We're dealing with some shadow ban action right now. It's kind of garbage, but it is what it is. We're going to work through it. We're going to be playing in a few things today. We might have to start the stream a couple different times from different channels. We'll play with it. We'll see what happens, but we got to get the numbers up. But you're getting ready to start the morning meeting, so we're jump into it right now.
How are we all doing today? It's a beautiful day. We got a lot going on. I'm going to pass it over to Al Kelly, and he's going to lead us. Do we have anyone first who will lead us in prayer?
I'd love to.
I'd love to, but if someone is even more convicted, come on up here. There's a ladder in the back.
Over here.
I know who that is.
Oh, we got some.
What up, Jeff? How you doing, bro?
Come on up.
Mind if I slide past y'all here?
Just be
Hold that
careful,
for me real
man.
quick, boss. Look at that.
All right. Yeah, somebody help him out.
Ladder on the other side.
Can't let the benefit.
So one thing that we're going to be doing today, if there are people that have pictures, videos, especially letters from kids, that's the most heartwarming thing of all that I've received.
There's a whole mess of letters.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, we'll have to talk after. There is also a Gmail that I just started. We're going to be amassing a bunch of these photos, videos, notes, letters.
I know it's loud, but we're here in
and so if you have any of those things, please email
Maryland.
freedomconvoyusa@gmail.com. Again, freedomconvoyusa@gmail.com. I just bought 2 terabytes of storage for G Drive.
The lost out there in the world. Heavenly Father God, we pray for them also, Lord. And we just give it all to you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Good morning.
Good turnout this
All
morning.
right,
Yeah,
Marcus
Kyla, I don't know
Summers
what
is
that's all
gonna.
about,
He
man.
has to put out something here, so we're gonna give the mic to Marcus real quick before we start our drivers meeting. Here's Marcus Summers.
Okay, so I don't know the story of this truck, but we see it. It happened. That should never happen. I don't know who all was involved, but apparently it happened yesterday. There's an issue here with the accordion effect. It's very difficult to run a convoy or parade, whatever you want to call it, at the speeds that we have to run it. There are laws we need to try to abide by. The speed limit, the maximum speed limit is also the minimum speed limit. Unfortunately, the way to run a tight convoy is to go maybe maximum 20 miles an hour. That's the way to run a tight convoy. Unfortunately, we can't do that. Everybody, I'm asking, please, everybody, stay alert. If you're behind the wheel, stay alert.
Share
Know
the
where
stream,
you're at.
y'all.
Know your surroundings.
Pick a group and
Be prepared to
share
stop.
it out.
Keep your distance at a safe stopping distance.
That would
This
mean
should
a
have
lot.
never
Appreciate
happened.
it.
Never. I hurt for that truck and the driver and the owner and whoever else was involved. I'm sorry. It should have never happened. We must keep alert. Follow the car in front of you or the truck in front of you. Whatever you need to do, just stay alert. And
Terry on, that's like the
I apologize
shadow band
about
I'm talking
the
about.
pound
I don't know what's going
77
on
and
with
the pound
that,
88.
but
It is pound 77. If
we're gonna have
that
to work
doesn't
through
work,
that. So if you guys are
Just call 911.
not getting notifications or notifications are messed up, just go in there, head up.
Yes,
the,
for an emergency
the bell
or any
button,
illegal activity or
set up
somebody trying
notifications,
to
and
somebody trying to do
then go to
something,
all,
some cowboy
not just
stuff.
highlighted. You got to go into all.
There was no enforcement
Take
yesterday
one extra step, guys.
as far as any cops enforcing, but today they will start enforcing. For those of you who want to do anything, our eyes are on you. Their eyes are on you. They'll see it, and then we'll start enforcing. As far as, not sure who, some of this.
Enforcing what?
They're going to start enforcing any cowboy stuff, anybody out of line, doing things that are like cutting you off and stopping in front of you, things like that. It's and keeping the pace up, keeping the speed up.
We had a police. There was a police that liked to run over one of the truck drivers yesterday.
That white Chevy Malibu was an undercover cop.
Okay, did anybody report it?
Yeah, I reported it, and then
Okay.
he put his lights on and got out after we reported
Okay.
it.
They tried
Yeah.
to run over one of the trucks. He was a police officer.
Yeah, they talked about that last night, I think. Yeah.
The driver's here is about to run over.
No, they won't escort, but their eyes are on us. Yeah. Okay, I'll let Alan take over. Thanks, guys.
Good morning. I'm just a driver just like the rest of you guys. So, anyway, how you doing this morning? All right, look, the convoy's going to roll out at approximately 10 a.m. this morning.
Nice.
We got some big things going on today. Look, guys, we've had some big wins all the way across the country. We've opened people's hearts. Once they're open, they can't be closed. We've had meetings with senators. We got more meetings with senators today. Senator out of Alaska, they're meeting down there at the White House, or at the Capitol, I'm sorry. All right, we've met with Congressman, Transportation Committee, Sam Graves. There's other big things happening right now because we've been doing things the right way. I know patience is, we've been doing this for a long time now. I think today's day number 18 or 19 for me, and a lot of you people have been with us, for a long, long time. I talked to a fellow the other day. He was on the Washington, Pennsylvania overpass watching us go by. And he said he didn't know what happened. He jumped in behind us and he's followed us all the way here and he's been with us ever since. I think his wife's a little upset with him, but he said, you know something? He said, you know what I learned? He said, all that stuff from Walmart and everything in the house, he said, I learned I can live without it. He said, my freedom's way more important. He wanted to go to Woodstock back in the 70s, and his parents wouldn't let him. He said he might not be here today if he was allowed to go, but anyway, he never made it. But he's here with us today, and he's figured out after all these years what freedom's about, at whatever cost. So anyway, I think that's a pretty cool story. But let me just go over these notes here. I want to make sure I get everything right. Mike Landis will be the lead truck today. We're going to send the cars out first today because this is the people's convoy and they deserve that. After the cars, it'll be the RVs and campers. After the RVs and campers, it'll be our trucks with the lead truck, Mike Landis, as always. That's how we're going to do things today. We're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to occupy 2 lanes once we get to the Beltway. It's very important, guys, that we follow instructions, that we do this the right way. When you pull out of here, you're going to be behind somebody, and there's going to be somebody behind you. And that's how we have to keep it the whole way through the program, the whole way down around the Beltway. If we can do that, we need to pay attention because that there was a sacrifice right there, guys. That's a sacrifice. We pulled this up here so everybody can see what happens. And it happened yesterday. We've been very good and very fortunate and very blessed. But I think this here's a sign that lets us know that we need to all be more careful.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened
The
to the
driver
truck.
that owns this truck,
Looks like there's some
he paid a
issues underneath it
sacrifice.
down
And you know
here.
something? He could have went home with his tail between his legs yesterday, but guess what?
Flat
They
tire.
loaded it up on his step deck right here, and he's back here, and he's staying to the end. Okay. That's dedication, exactly.
Several hundred people.
All right, we have a meeting on Capitol Hill
I don't know exactly how many.
at 1 p.m. The senator that they're meeting with, his name's Dan Sullivan. He's out of Alaska. He's also preparing to support the People's Convoy. So that's going to make the third senator in just a couple of days, guys, that we have supporting the People's Convoy. And look, these senators, there's going to be more to come. We need to get Manchin and a couple of the other ones on the Democratic side to come over so we can start bringing the two sides together. And it's going to happen. But it's not going to happen if we do rogue stuff. If we go rogue and we don't have patience.
Bots on Twitch.
You know, everybody says about Jericho and stuff like that. If you read in the Bible, I think it took them 7 days. So, you know, this stuff doesn't happen overnight. But anyway, today the cars will be rolling out first. We need to keep the speed limit. We need to follow the lead. We need to keep the speed limit to a safe speed that they want us to stay. We have to follow the rules and regulations, guys, because what we're doing, how we're doing it, it's getting us places. We're making moves and we're winning. If you guys want to keep winning, that's what we have to do. Be patient, please, and just give this a try. I ask all you guys to give it a try. We're going to do 2 laps today, 2 wide, with the cars in the lead, the behind the cars, and then the trucks. Yes, sir. I believe there'll be an escort pilot car in front of the cars. Follow his lead. And like I said, the person in front of you, stay behind him. Pay attention to your surroundings. I know there's a lot going on. There's people on overpasses. There's a lot of traffic and stuff. But guys, we can do this. We've come all the way across the country with very minimal incidences. We go into 2 lanes once we hit the beltway on 495. Yes, ma'am. Yes, we'll probably take lanes 2 and 3. Follow the pilot car. He'll instruct you. If you guys got CBs, channel 37. Right. Anybody that don't want to do 2 laps or has to stop to go to the bathroom or whatever you need to do, just throw your 4-ways on so the guy behind you knows that's what you're doing, that you're not leaving the convoy. Okay? But right. Just follow the car in front of you. Okay. It's very important, guys, that we do things the way we're doing them and keep things safe, because right there is a prime example of what happens whenever, you know, people aren't paying attention and stuff. And I'm not going to put fault on anybody, but we're the professionals out here, all of us, cars, RVs, trucks, and you know, we don't want to disrupt, we don't want to kill anybody. Okay? This ain't worth a death. Period. And anyway, guys, we've come a long way. We have a lot of support. These senators that are backing us. If we do rogue stuff, you guys realize, you know, one of the greatest things that I've ever heard in my life come from the good man upstairs, and he said, "Do unto others as you want done unto you." There's a lot of people's names and stuff like that on this convoy, and they put their neck way out there for all of us, for all the people across the country, for our freedom. Okay? We have to think about these other people because their names are all over it. These senators are backing us, and we're getting more and more every day. We got another one coming on board today. If we go do rogue stuff or stuff like this continues to happen, I'm telling you, as sure as I sit here, they're going to back away from us. And it's going to make our fight even harder. So it's up to us to, you know, do things the right way.
Who did rogue stuff? Because the only thing we saw was cars that were trying to run off the road.
Come on up here. What's that, sir?
We just want to make sure it doesn't happen, right? We're not saying it
Thank
is.
you, Terry, and everyone else.
No, I'm just saying.
Thank you
I
very
don't.
much, man.
It's not
The
about who.
contributions,
I'm
you
just
guys,
saying.
seriously.
No, I'm not saying who name-wise. I'm saying the trucks that were in line that I saw.
Right.
Doubled up, spaced out, perfect.
Right.
Straight.
We're doing a good job. We're just. This here truck here was sitting. This truck here was sitting when it was hit. He didn't do anything wrong. And he didn't do anything wrong. And I said that from the beginning. I'm not putting blame on anybody. But it's our job to kind of look out for the idiots. You know what I'm saying? The people that aren't in the convoy, the people that aren't here to listen to the drivers' meetings, the people that jump, there's trucks that jump on with us after we get out there.
Jody, you're welcome.
It's aggravating,
Yeah, you're right.
and it's not our fault by any means. But it's up to, we have to understand that and pay attention for them people.
It
Is
is
all I'm
funny
saying,
how
sir.
many people
Yeah.
Are figuring this out.
Well, we've done a hell of a good job, guys. You guys are top shelf people right here. I tell you what, I couldn't be more proud to be in this convoy. Absolutely.
There's a lot of great streamers out here too. We got first responder here.
And after we're
Beggars
done today, if you guys, the guys that don't stay in for the whole time,
over here you got
there might be some fuel issues. When we're done with the
right
convoy today, we're going to the
She's in
ACT
from
truck
Ottawa.
stop over here in Hagerstown, and we're going to have today is a fuel day.
get you guys some.
So
big shout out
if you guys need fuel and want fuel, follow the convoy on the way back. They're stopping at ACT,
doing all the
and
coverage that was
we're
up in
going to take care of
Ottawa.
everybody's fuel.
Over here we got.
So
Jeff
anybody that
circling
needs
around
fuel,
here, the guy with the shaved head
just
right
follow
there.
the convoy into the ACT.
That's
it's a
Fun Travel
process,
69. He did
but
a lot of the coverage.
it'll
up
go
in,
quickly,
Ottawa, along with Ottawa,
and
some other
everybody can
folks.
get the fuel that they need.
Oreo Express we've seen here. We got WYSIWYG's here. There's BCP
Excuse
was
me?
here. Brand for Liberty's here. There's
What about the girl?
I know I'm gonna miss some. I mean, there's a lot of folks here, so it's been really great to see all these guys that are coming out, covering this, and being a part of showcasing what's going on here, which is
We'll
fantastic.
work on that, or we'll work on getting some people out there to take care of the traffic for everybody to continue to roll
Thank
through
you,
together.
Jason Morris. I appreciate that, man. We just need to share the stream out, man. For whatever reason, we're in a shadow ban, so our numbers are way lower than they should be.
Right.
So,
Okay, guys. Yeah, like this gentleman just said, the way stations down there, like when you get on 270 to go south towards the Beltway, they have porta johns in the back if anybody would need one. No, there was no injuries yesterday. Thank God. Thank God. But the reason why we wanted to go over the safety issues and people paying attention and about other people joining in the convoy that isn't here for the drivers meeting, we kind of got to pay attention for them guys.
Thank you.
And because they don't know. But this guy here that
Shannon,
that
yeah,
got
we're on
hit,
YouTube as
he
well.
didn't do anything wrong. He was actually stopped. Somebody ran into the back of him, and they pushed him into the truck in front of him, is what happened. Yes, trailers are going to go. Like I said, the cars first, the RVs next, the guys with the trailers following Mike Landis after that, and then the bobtails. That's how it's going to roll today.
Oh, that's a bobtail with the truck with
A
no
pilot
trailer.
car will
Okay.
be leading the cars. And please, yes. Yes.
Someone kept saying bobtails yesterday. I had no idea what they were talking about. Now,
Well, I think it's for the diesel. The car stuff, your receipts go to the bus in the evening. It's for diesel. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mess that up. But if you get gas, you want your receipt paid for the gas, you take it to the bus in the evening. They've been doing a really good job of that the past couple of days. It took us a while to get that,
for the,
up and running.
for the
But
emote. Trolls will be removed. Stephanie, thank you so much. I appreciate that as well. Yeah, we'll be kicking anyone out, man. Abdul, thank you so much, man.
All right. The cars with the CBs maybe
Trey,
could
go
meet
ahead
up
and
with
take
the
off,
guys, the cars that don't have the CBs, and create a buddy system so that they can
Good
follow
luck,
the guy
Trey,
with the
with
CB
doing nothing
possibly.
but watching
that might
my
help
show,
things
man.
out a little bit
I'm
too.
glad I could be your number one. I love you, Trey Iglesias, and I miss you. Send me messages of sweet
No,
love
if
and
somebody
affection.
gets pulled over, the convoy continues. We will take care of that after the fact. Please, if somebody gets stopped,
You're welcome.
okay, please continue. Keep the convoy tight and keep it going. We will handle that issue later on with the
then
driver.
Trey, kick rocks,
Or
bro.
we'll
We shouldn't have to
handle the
remove you. Just
citation
leave, bro.
Or whatever needs to be done.
Clown.
But listen, if it's something over stupidity or some cowboy stuff or whatever,
I do
that's
freedom
on you.
dance every day, y'all.
We, the People's Convoy, are a peaceful, law-abiding convoy, period. Anybody that doesn't have anything to do with that is not with the People's Convoy. Bottom
Be on the
line.
list. What's up?
We've come too far. We got too many people on board. We
Yeah, I'll
got
be
too many
jumping on
people
Rumble
that
probably by the end
sacrificed
of the
almost
day.
everything they have. We got people losing everything they have right now to be here. We got people sleeping in
Good morning,
cars,
Stephanie
on
in Texas.
motorcycles. We are not going to go out in vain. I promise you. Okay?
Yeah.
The process that the
Nick,
organizers have going
Taco
will
Bell
work.
homie.
Please give it a chance. That's all I'm asking you. But this is a peaceful, law-abiding convoy, period. Anybody that isn't in that isn't with the People's Convoy. If somebody breaks down pull it to the side, put your four ways on. If somebody wants to stop with them because of that, I understand that. We'll get a wrecker out there, but the whole convoy does not stop. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. There'll be one pilot, and he'll be in the far left lane. So,
Trish, you're welcome. Thank you so much.
right, the CB radios, normally the trucks are right behind the pilot car, and all these trucks have CBs in them. That's why I said earlier, there is cars with CBs in them. So the cars that have the CBs, maybe you guys that don't have them could maybe buddy up with somebody that does, and we'll try to put the CBs through the cars where, it'll work. Channel 37 on the CB radio, channel 37. Left to right. The lanes are established left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay?
Michelle, well said. We love you, Trey. We miss you already, bro.
Right. 1
he didn't
is the
leave.
hammer
He just
lane, closest to the center median.
They never leave.
2, 3,
I think Trucker
4,
G's like standing
or
right
whatever
over
it may
there.
be.
I'm gonna try to find him.
Right. You guys, if you guys want to BS and have a, conversations or whatever, get down to channel 33 or something. Let's keep channel 37 open for instructions so that everybody can be on the same page. Yes.
There's 2 laps.
Right. And RVs don't stop on a dime, guys. Driving these cars, you got to remember the trucks and the RVs behind you. It takes them a little bit of time to stop, so let's just leave, safe spacing and stuff like that for safety concerns. Right. I'm sure you guys can figure it out. You guys are, a top shelf group here, so it should be pretty simple, really. All right, I got a young man here. How old is he? What's his name? River. He's 11 years old. He'd like to ride with one of the truckers today. Anybody here could take River? He's an 11-year-old boy. All right. So anybody that can help this young man out here, River, he's 11 years old. He wants to ride in a truck.
Yeah, look at that.
Please come up here and get with his parents, and let's make this happen.
There's Chris back there.
All right.
So there's one of the leaders of the Illinois Freedom Fighter, down from the Midwest Convoy. Yeah, Trucker G's out in the crowd. I just saw him walking around.
Just follow the pilot
like
cars.
WYSIWYG.
Right.
Ooh, she just upped the ante in the bathroom.
Anyway, we ain't got much time left.
This dude's like, I
So
got
I'm
a
gonna
kitchen in
give
my truck.
this mic over here to Gray Wolf. I don't know if he wants to say a couple things to you this morning, but that's pretty much the plan for today. But it's very important. It's very important, guys, that we all work together.
Tracy, anyone want to explain? Tracy, I can't jump into it. But
Yeah, and also, like this
can explain-
11-year-old boy that's riding with us, guys, on the CB
Tracy's curious
radios.
what's
We
happening
got
right
kids
now.
with us, so if you don't mind, I'm not telling you what to do. This is a free country. But let's have a little bit of courtesy for the youngsters and for the ladies and stuff like that in the convoy, like with our language and stuff on the radio.
Yeah, I don't know if
Right.
2 laps. I'll find out before we go anywhere how long 2 laps is going to take.
No, absolutely not. Just keep your videos or whatever,
So,
turn them in at the end of the
I've
end of the
decided
convoy,
that,
and we'll
I'm
take
gonna
care of it
ride
from
in
there.
a car with Saznak.
All right, here you go, Gray Wolf. I hope everybody has a
That way we
blessed
can
day and a
move around
safe
the
day.
convoy. We don't want to get stuck.
God bless the United States of America, and God bless each and every one of you.
Yeah, so I will be. Yeah, WYSIWYG and Trucker G look exactly the same. So I'll be. I might be riding tomorrow,
morning.
but
Are we
after
winning?
talking to folks, I think that we're gonna be. I'm gonna be riding in one of the pace cars.
Great, USA.
So we can
There's
pull
a couple
ahead,
of
stop on the
individuals that wanna be
overpasses,
able to
and then we're gonna
ride
try to head
with
into DC
drivers
at some
if you've got
point
any
as
room
well.
in your
So
truck.
There is one lady that I met with yesterday, and that lady
So
brought
yeah,
her
they did 2
husband,
laps yesterday. It was about
in a
4.5,
box.
5 hours. So
and her story is riveting. And I would like to have a driver that would be honored to take her and her husband in that truck today on the Beltway. Anyone Any driver, you got it? Can you come forward, sir? Give him a hand. Hats off.
So I don't know what truck that was, but there was one that had like this.
Thank you. If you stay around here,
fallen soldier
and
memorial
we'll
on
hook her up
the
with
black
you.
truck. It was
All right.
amazing. The one I asked
her
for
story
to get a
is real.
screenshot of.
We've put it up in front of the doctors, and we're moving it through to the hill. I cannot express the amount of emotion that I have seen here, all the way from Adelanto to here now. A lot of people are asking, what's next? We've been down, we've seen the senators, we've seen congressmen,
we're in.
I don't want to call it demands.
Hagerstown.
Because demands is
Hagerstown,
the wrong word.
Maryland.
We have objectives. And our objectives is real.
Yeah,
and it comes to
Maryland.
this. Yeah. We for basically two things. Two objectives. Is this better? Okay. We are here for basically two objectives. Objective number one, end the Emergency Act. With the Emergency Act, they are circumventing the judicial system.
Pay attention to that. It's not just
which
ending mandates. It's
removes
the actual emergency act
constitutional rights
that allows the mandates and
so
everything
it
else
is
that's going
our
on.
objective to remove the Emergency Powers Act. Number one. Number two,
I'll give you some
is
facts
the
about the Emergency Powers
accountability
Act. It's from 77.
for those
I
that
believe.
have created this
Pretty
tyranny
interesting
in
facts.
the first place. Right? So those are your two objectives. I get that. That's part of the number two. Okay? So where are we going with this? We're going to remain the pressure until those objectives are met. So where do we go? And I told Sam Graves when I met with him, when we met with him, that what you're telling me is that we need to go back to those millions of people that we saw on the overpasses, that we saw on the byways. And we have to let them know what is their next steps. They obviously heard about this convoy and they didn't get it from the alphabet soup media. So this is what's next. We are putting the pressure, and this is exactly what I told Sam Graves. We are going to go back to those same people, and we are going to have them contact their state and their federal representatives. And we're going to blow up the phone lines. We are going to blow up the emails. And we're going to let them know that they work for us. And we are going to put the pressure on Nancy Pelosi to let her know that suppressing the bills from the House floor for a vote will not be tolerated. That is part of our movement. We are in this together, and dissension will not be allowed if your voice is not one. That's unity with us.
Yeah, I'll catch you up on my.
Then you're not part of us.
Sandy a little later.
It is that simple.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own opinions. Everybody has their feelings. Everyone has their ideas. But it comes down to those two messages and those two messages only.
Yeah, TC, that's the plan.
We're all passionate about this.
So far the plan
Let's
is to cruise the Beltway
squash
every day.
the division.
But I believe they've got
and put our eye on the ball.
They've got an escalated plan
And we
as well.
will succeed. We will win.
Those details haven't been released.
Everyone you know,
They're saying they have one.
The 10 people tells 10 people tells 10 people, all the way down the road. That what we need to do is start going back to those millions of people that came out of their homes and get them on the phone, get them on the email, and this is what we are looking for them to say. Their representative, you work for us. And when you work for us, we are the voice. And you will do what we demand. And absolutely. So we want you to put those votes on the floor. Put those measures on the floor.
Eric, I think it takes
Don't
like 4
suppress
hours
them.
to do one lap.
I don't
But
care
what they were
if
saying,
President
maybe
Biden decides that he's going to
4 hours to do 2,
veto it or not.
It's about an hour
because
from here,
it
and then
will
an hour back, so that's
cause
2 hours.
exposure.
So maybe like
Okay.
2 hours around, 2 hours
This
there, or 2 hours
Convoy's
there, back.
leaders
So I give it maybe
have been
5, 6 hours.
very strategic about doing this the right way. We're not
Roughly
picking
4
up
hours. There you go,
arms.
Silver Fox.
We're not going into DC, and we're not going to remove them by force. Get that right. We are here peacefully. We are here law-abiding, and we will escort individuals without that mess.
Hey, John. I'm here for you guys in the U.S. Thank you so much, John. That was amazing. Thank you, sir.
That was beautiful.
God bless you. God bless the United States of America. And look, guys, anybody watching that can't be here, if you want to know what to do, call your local and state representatives, burn their phone lines down, put a group of people together, and go. If you can do that, that would be a big help because, guys, I'm going to tell you right now,
For all my Celtic
we
folk
need
in the crowd, that shit hit
America
the heart, man.
behind
Yeah,
us. We're
choked up.
spearheading this. But listen, we need to pass the baton sooner or later to all the American people. And there's many people that can't make the trip, that can't afford to do it, or whatever the reasons may be. It might be health issues or whatever. But listen, if you can use a telephone, if you can start a Facebook group and organize a group of people, I don't care if it's a Saturday or a Sunday, when they're in their backyards having their cocktail parties on us, you know what? Go say hello. Go tell them what your issues are. You know what? We can do this all across the country, guys. We can start a huge chain, okay? But we need all of America to stand behind the People's Convoy to get this job done. And guys, I hope we can take care of this before
one of the things
November.
to keep in mind
But
about
remember,
the,
this isn't a left thing or a right thing. This is a people's thing. And we need to hold
Sure,
these
I don't
people accountable for their actions. Okay, accountability is a major problem. They're not going to want to take accountability because there's a lot of people that died from this. There's a lot of people that could have been helped. Who's going to take accountability for that? You know, there's a lot of people that weren't able to go in and see their parents or their family members and stuff like that, or their grandparents when they were dying on their last days. They weren't allowed in. There's a lot of people that weren't allowed to have proper funerals. I mean, you guys, that's why I'm here. I'm here for my 1-year-old grandson and my 8-year-old grandson. I'm just a driver just like you guys. I'm nobody different. I'm not an organizer. I'm not nothing but a participant just like the rest of all you guys and everybody at home supporting us and all the way across the country. But it's up to us to spread the word, to get these phone numbers out, to expose these people, expose them 48 or or 47 senators that voted to keep the Emergency Powers Act. It passed by one vote. That's not acceptable. It's up to us to hold them accountable. It's up to all of us. We all have an important role to play here. But anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. Yes, I want everybody to join me. Let's sing. Let's say they pledge allegiance.
That's like over there.
Okay, we have Connie and her husband is going to need another driver. There was a misunderstanding on that. So if we can get a driver up here that will take Connie and her husband's ashes on today's convoy, I would appreciate that. You got any room at all that you can hold Connie and her husband, please come forward.
Also, guys, there's a lady here that's been doing laundry. I don't know where the gentleman went, but there's a lady here that's been doing everybody's laundry.
While he's talking about laundry, keep
Very
in mind,
nice
John,
lady,
you had
guys.
mentioned
She's
that
been making
the
sure
Beltway
everybody has
handles
clean
a 250,000
clothes and
cars a
towels
day.
and things like that.
The difference
You know
about
what
this
her
is
wish
these ones are
is?
running
She's
too
helped us
wide
ever since we've been
and
here.
a half hour long.
She'd like to ride in
as far as
somebody's
like how long it
truck
takes
today.
to
Would
get all
anybody
these
be
cars,
willing to
even
help this
trucks,
lady
out
out?
of here.
Doug Hasner?
That being said,
Okay,
when you're
help
cruising
her.
at 20,
Thank
you
you
know,
so
it
much,
slows
Doug.
traffic down, so it causes
All right,
a
you
lot
guys
more
ready to say the
distraction than
Pledge of
just your
Allegiance?
average. That flag over there.
I'm going to let the people lead it. You ready?
Which flag are we going to?
I pledge allegiance to the flag, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You guys have a blessed day. Let's go get these things fired up. Let's get the cars up here and get them staged. And like I said, cars, campers, and then the trucks today. God bless you.
I have a few important announcements. The first of which, we're trying to tighten things up. So if you have an important announcement in the morning here or in the evening, come on up to the trailer and we're gonna organize that so that you're not just shouting it out. Another thing, the biggest thing that we need is propane for these shower trailers. We need some propane. So if you have donations or people interested in donating, let them know that that's what we need. The other thing is that we're amassing footage, letters, any important content. So again, that email, if you're going to email those, is freedomconvoyusa@gmail.com. Thank you. And then we also have Uncle Irv here, all the way from Hawaii, and he's cutting hair for free. And Lord knows I need one, so he's gonna do me up later today. If you also need a fresh cut, come on down and see Uncle Irv.
I asked for a trim, bro. What happened? Just saying.
One last thing that I want to say is if there are media people or independent media people, specifically independent media people, we are trying to come together collectively so that we can use our voice in the best possible way and to reach the most possible people. One more thing is that we have a lot of people interested. So truckers, if you have if you're in need of some company today or any other day, following, then just come on, let us know, because there are a lot of people here that would love to ride along and keep you some company.
Hey, we found a flag yesterday that was mounted on a very thick wooden pole. It snapped in half. If this is your flag, come see OTR Survival. You can't miss the truck. Come see me. We have it. We'll make sure we get that back to you.
Hey, what up, my guy?
I want to shoot the shit with you later when we're done. For sure. Absolutely. I kind of got locked in with most of them. I didn't know where they were last night. I met the doctor.
Hey everybody, I'm handing out the 10th Amendment papers if you didn't get one yet. So this is how we hold our elected officials accountable by their oath of office. So this gives you instructions on how to do that, this paper I'm handing out. And the other thing is that I'm giving out free CDs and DVDs. I have a table set up on the end of this row down by the dumpsters. So come get your free CDs and some stickers and stuff too from InfoWars. All right, thank you very much.
So to the woman that's been doing laundry, the gentleman who wants to bring you along the ride along, he's up and ready to go. He's in is your truck here? The big white truck, you can't miss it in front of the stage. So come on down. And the truck says RB Humphreys on the side.
Absolutely. All right, I'm gonna try to get a tour of a truck here real quick, man. I haven't gone inside a truck, so I'm gonna take a look inside one of these chariots here. Yeah, Dwayne, screenshot the paper, please. Oh, wait. Oh, this paper right here? Okay. What are we looking at over here? I missed the last part.
This is like kind of how we hold them accountable. Yes, sir. Is what he said.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna show you guys what the paper that y'all were asking about.
You know, I heard about like the deprivation of rights.
Sure.
I think it's like Title C 249 or something like that. And that's how Mike is holding.
Feel free to screenshot now, y'all, if you want to record this as we go down here.
Screenshot it. Right, screenshot it. I'm not gonna let it be on this much longer. That was a good suggestion.
Yeah.
Everybody, this is CJ. Say hello to CJ.
What up, bro?
Yeah. We got a chance to meet last night. He's a real,
man. Give everybody a shout out. Where you at?
Real awesome guy over here, CJ. And my name is Alex Glasgow, Glasgow. That's why I was screaming Glasgow when he was playing the bagpipes.
Yeah.
That's the capital of Scotland.
Yes. That was great.
So I was like, Glasgow.
What's funny, man, is you said Glasgow and it sounded like Let's Go, and I was like, I get it. It's clever. I got you, man. Yeah, dude, we got a chance. Yeah, we all got a chance to talk last night and meet up with about 10 streamers. That was great.
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry, I gotta show them the rest of this page real quick. Hold on. Sorry, guys.
That stream wall.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna walk away from this real quick. Actually, I'm gonna mute this. All right, now I'm walking away from the music, you guys, because that's an issue we got to deal with. And I had my video blocked on YouTube. I had one of those blocked on YouTube already because of music violations. So I'm not trying to mess around with it. And you guys already know how it goes. It's gonna be a real hassle when you're trying to make it through that. Now, let me show you guys this truck real quick. You should be good. I got the audio back on. Look at this thing, man. I think you might have voided your warranty.
Yeah. There's no warranty on Page.
There you go. This is great, man. You put in some work on this thing. How many signatures do you think you got?
Thousands. And you want to know how many stories?
Oh, I bet.
10,000.
10,000.
And a lot of people ride with them.
That's amazing.
Hopes and dreams.
What's your name?
Boots.
Boots? CJ.
CJ, nice to meet
Pleasure to meet you as well, Boots. Where are you from?
Texas originally.
Tejas, huh?
I'm living in Colorado right now.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
trying to turn
There you
it
go.
back to a little bit more sanity.
Yeah, well, you know,
Nice.
gotta take steps, you know what I mean?
Baby steps, baby steps.
Baby steps, baby steps. All right, Boots, we'll catch up for you, all right? All right. Bro, you're supposed to dump those out. What are you doing? You just carrying it around like it's a baby?
Well, yeah, it's important to me.
It is yours. It is yours.
It is.
Oh, that's not pee?
Oh, whatever.
It took a minute. Took a minute.
It's white grape juice.
Yeah. Don't look too white.
Oh, well.
You might want to give that the sniff test before you drink that.
Well. It's. See? It's the,
Oh, you got your
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Maybe I better.
You just give it the old whiff test.
I'm afraid now.
Yeah, you know. It'll wake you up if nothing else. Take it easy, boss.
And we have our buddy CJ TV.
First responder in the house right here. First responder media out of Bakersfield, California right here, guys.
CJ out of
Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah, CJ TV out of Seattle, man. Yeah.
Wyoming, I heard.
Oh, I'm all over the place, man. Yeah. So we're gonna be riding together today. I'm gonna be hopping in with him and
Just me and you today.
Oh, Sazak's not jumping in with us?
Decided to ride along tomorrow since the trucks are leaving last day.
Oh, okay. Well, I like the idea, man, because then if we want to dip into DC after we do a loop, you know what I mean, we can do that and then catch up with them again.
Yeah.
I think that'll be a good idea.
Yeah, I think we'll go to DC today.
Yeah, take a look at the fortifications,
Yeah.
whatever.
Let's go see, and I would like to get access to the meeting today.
Oh, they're going to have a meeting today as well?
At 1 o'clock, so.
At 1?
Maybe we should go ask some of the people.
I think that, so we just had to put in a note to get press clearance. Hey, Stephanie, Steph, if you get a hold of Shama maybe, or Shama if you're watching, if you guys could maybe see about sending in the Twitch. Shama, I sent you, or Steph, if you could ask Shama, let me talk straight to the camera here. So I sent Shama a screenshot from what Ford had sent me about how to get access to the meetings they're having in the Capitol. So we're trying to get in there at 1 o'clock to film that meeting. So if you could please contact her. I can't do it because I'm streaming. So you understand. If you could do that and then we can get access, that'd be great. It'd be for First Responder Media and then CJ TV as well. That'd be great. I'd appreciate it if we could try to make that happen. That'd be awesome. Or I might have to cut the feed, make some calls. I don't want to have to do that.
No, guys, CJ is not Antifa, guys. He's covered. This is something that you guys.
What are you talking about? I'm super teeth. Super teeth.
So
it's just someone said he's Antifa. Ask Antifa what they think about me. For whatever reason, they hate me too. And I was like, all I've done is record stuff, bro. That's it.
CJ has been around for a while now, recording.
People get mad when you're not like their homie. I'm like, hey man, I got a handful of friends. There's only 3 people in the world I trust. It's my mother, my brother, and most of all ain't the other. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'm gonna say, hey man, that's my network.
Right,
I'm gonna talk to you, man. I'm gonna go check out some trucks real quick. All right. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's funny. Someone in his feed's like, CJ's Antifa. It's so funny to hear that garbage, man. Like, it's funny. These people will say like Antifa, or it'll be like a, Proud Boy, and it's just like everyone wants to figure out who I am, man. I'm just CJ, dude. I'm just out here doing my thing, recording as best I can, trying to give everybody a good look at the world that's happening underneath the cover of the mainstream media cloud that they want to go ahead and blanket people, which is crazy because they don't have to. Their lack of doing things is doing something. You know what I mean? Which is wild to me. There he is. What's up, boss? How you doing? Good to see you, man. Everything good? Good. Killing it, man. Loving it. Best beard in the business right there. And that's one of the issues we have is that no one's out. CIA, that's a good one. I heard NASA at one point. They're like, no, he's NASA, man. I was like, how? I work for what? I'm an astronaut. Also, I would love it if I worked for any of these organizations, any of the numbered or the lettered organizations. You'd think that I'd have much better equipment and amazing funding, that I'd be in the middle of everything, but I wouldn't be having to figure out tent sleeping in you know, in a truck stop raceway. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. So, yeah, people that haven't figured that out yet, that's kind of on them. I don't know what to tell you. So I'm looking for the Green Goblin. Oh, here he is, right here. Hopefully I can take a look inside his truck. Someone had mentioned, hey, you know where the driver of the Goblin is? You don't know? Oh, CJTV. Yeah, man, I'll grab your card here. There you go, man. Yeah, brother. Yeah, thank you. People are figuring it out there. Just watch the first responder. Yeah, Lonnie. Oh, Lonnie, you're doubling down, man. You're watching. You're doing the multi-stream situation, man. That's something I've never been very good at. Actually, I'm not very good at watching streams at all. You think I'd be better because it's what I do, but said, yeah, someone keeps repeating everywhere. All over Sasnick's live stream too. Makes me wonder if that's why he isn't riding with y'all now. Chuck, there you go. I don't know, I'll have to ask Sasnick. I don't know what the, you know, who knows? There's a lot of signatures on a lot of vehicles, man. These people are really, like, putting it out there. They, really aren't concerned much about, like I said, warranties or anything. So this is the Green Goblin, the one we were talking about right here. This guy. So Chuck, man, he'll be out here in a minute, hopefully, doing something. It's sorry, man. Got my little staff running here. Man, maybe I can check out this truck right here. Is this you right here? Yeah. You mind if I take a look inside, man? Everyone's curious about the inside of these rigs. This is
messy, but go ahead.
Oh, you don't want to be in there too? I don't bite, bro. All right. This one's got I like how they've all got like their own personality. You know what I mean? Slick. Are you sure? I don't really feel comfortable hopping in your rig without you being there. You know what I mean? I'll go the other side, man. I appreciate you being open door, but
yeah, I gotta move some stuff around. I got the main guy, X-Ray, riding with me today.
Oh, X-Ray is okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll let you move some around. I just want to take a look at what these things look like. Here we go. Let me go back ultra wide. Oh, we are already. Boom. Ooh, I can look over, man. It's great. There we go. Look at these things, man. All right. Man, you got a whole house in here, dude.
Yeah, man.
This is great.
Got computer, big screen, movie back there, all that shit.
What? This is bigger than my first apartment, no joke. Oh, because he's gonna be hopping in here with you as well. Where's he gonna sit?
Right there.
Oh, this is the jump seat?
Yeah. I took my seat out because no one ever rides with me.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. Sounded real lonely when you said that, bud.
That shit's heavy. It's all about weight.
I bet. How big's that bed back there, man?
It's like
is it a bunk bed too?
Yeah, I built that.
Oh wow, look at that.
Son.
That's really cool. So he's got a lot going on. I tell you, I'm gonna let you do your thing, man. You gotta get yourself ready for the thing.
Yeah,
I'll come back by.
I'm hammered right now.
You
I'm
do.
over here at 9 or something.
Handle your business, boss. I'll come talk to you. What was your name?
James.
CJ. Nice to meet you, James. He's a little busy at the moment. Couldn't really get back in there too far, so. Actually, man, this truck right here is pretty intense. This well, I'm gonna go around this one. I'm not trying to walk through the muddy lake of fire. That was James right there. What's up, boss? Man, people have been wanting to know about your truck, man. This thing is intense. Tell us about your rig.
It's something that God blessed me with, man. It's is something God showed me back in 2007. I was still out in the world, so I began to think about things, and you know, when I let God fix me, man, He began to open doors up for this ministry.
Man.
You know, it's a trucking ministry. God called me into the ministry. This is where He called me to. He was right. I drove most all my life behind my daddy, you know, and so God showed me all this, you know, and it's all inspired by God, every bit of it.
It's a work of art, man.
It's all hand-painted airbrush from Mary Lovell, Calhoun, Georgia.
This is all hand airbrushed?
Yes, sir.
That's beautiful. Man. I'm gonna walk through and give everyone a good look at it. What's your name?
James Hodge, Reverend James Hodge.
Man, I'm CJ Halliburton. Pleasure to meet you, man. Let me give you a card so you know who you're talking to here. Here you go. Yeah, tune in. I do a live stream show on YouTube, Facebook, all that. So yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna just bobtail today. We usually take it with me, but we're just gonna bobtail today and leave it here for people like you, like
Keep it light and right. Yeah, I got you. James, great talking to you, my friend. Take it easy. All right. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. That's beautiful, man. Beautiful. What is it?
God-given talent to that lady.
Yeah.
God knew she was going to do that. Foundation.
She got a beautiful canvas to work with. You know what I mean? That's right. Trucking for the word of God, it says right here. But yeah, this entire truck is airbrushed. All of this, which is amazing. Hopefully, I mean, it's bright as all heck out here, so it's hard to see. But yeah, that's beautiful. It says Isaiah 53:5 says the chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. We're talking about the Garden of Gethsemane, of course, and Jesus carrying a cross. But that was wild. I mean, I don't know if it's the same woman, the same person that airbrushed. It says God-given talent, but that's something else, man. I don't know. I mean, I wonder if this is all. I think the front piece might have been airbrushed. Maybe all these were hand painted and then vinyl wrapped onto the truck. So I don't know if you'd be able to just straight hand paint this onto the truck, man. That would be, yeah. So it's a nice base, yeah. So I think she hand painted it all, and then they had to vinyl press it or vinyl wrap it. Either way, it's beautiful. OTR. Why does that sound so familiar? OTR. Oh, on YouTube. Okay, OTR Survival on YouTube. There we go. That's why. All right. Let's say hi. Look at this dude. Got Misty. What's up, dude? How's it going, man? Just saying hi to you and Misty. I'll say hi. Here we go. Hey, say hi. I'll be your friend.
How you doing?
Fantastic.
Which one are you?
CJ TV, yeah.
Awesome, man. Really
Yeah, bro.
nice to meet you.
Yeah, dude, it's funny. I saw the OTR and I was like, man, that looks real familiar. What? And then I was like, wait, that's, yeah. Then I read finally, I was like, YouTube. Okay, yeah, I know where we're at now.
Yeah.
Misty's just checking the temperature. Okay, you're most important. You're most important. Here you go. You get all the love, Miss. You just want to play. This is a cool little window seat, man.
Yeah, she loves it. That's where she's
Okay.
When she's in there, she's on security detail. Once I put her on the ground, it's all done. It's like, oh yeah, you're the best.
I love it, man. She's checking everybody.
Yeah. She's my security detail.
That's awesome. It's not just me.
No.
She's checking James
too.
Oh
Yeah, like he looks like a crook. Hey brother, back off.
Oh wow.
No, she was working on that front picture.
That's beautiful, man. She did all that art? That's amazing, man. You see the woman that talked about that did all the art for his truck. It's incredible. Oh,
that was a lady that did that?
That she was working on the front picture of the trailer.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It is beautiful. I walked it like 20 minutes the other day, just taking each one in.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, so she legit painted it and then had to like cover it, or how did you guys even keep that on there, man?
Clear coat,
yeah.
But you guys did, that's beautiful.
She painted it, then she done the sky scene, and then we put full coats of clear over it.
Woo!
Did you see the other side?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was looking at it for a while last night. I hadn't seen this side because it was too dark last night.
That's her, man. Painting on it. Sure is, man.
That's beautiful, man. What's her name?
Mary Lovell.
Mary Lovell? Yeah, I'll come up and grab it in 1 second. Yeah. Let me pop up 1 second, James. Hey, man, they're good. Actually, I want to take a look in your rig, man, if that's all right.
kind of a mess. Can we set that up again?
Absolutely, we'll do it later.
Yeah, we're kind of in a disaster zone right now.
Yeah, you're
and
good.
Normally I'm always real nice and tidy. And
Dude,
it's a little embarrassing.
You've been living in this thing, man. I get it.
Yeah,
Misty gets it.
Yeah, let me get it all cleared back up. I got a messy mess. I can't handle messy mess.
Handle your business, boss.
Yeah,
My God.
I'm trying to get ready for the
All right.
today's show. It's going to be awesome. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
Absolutely, man.
So, hey, thank you. It was so nice.
You're very
to
welcome.
meet you, man.
And likewise, man. You guys, OTR right here, Survival on YouTube. Check them out. Check out Misty as well. Keeping things on the level. She's the ultimate guard dog, man. Oh wait, I was gonna grab that card from James. My bad. Hold up. Real fast. I mean, so the plan for today is there's having a meeting at the Capitol at 1. We're gonna try to get in on that, and somebody riding with First Responder Media, so we can kind of get a look at the convoy from the convoy. And then we'll be spending some time in the trucks later on. Maybe tomorrow I'll do the ride with the truck. James, you got that card, boss? I forgot too. Oh, I was grabbing the card. The lady who did the art. You see all the art on the truck? Beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Incredible, yeah.
We've been with them all week.
Oh yeah? There she is. It's incredible, man. Well, then the woman who did his art, she hand painted all of the. That's amazing. So you guys be curious.
That's the picture that she was working on.
That's her right there. Mary Lovell right there, you guys. So yeah, check her out. She's got her Facebook, dedicated airbrush is her handle on Facebook.
That's a good shot right there of her working on that picture right up there.
That's amazing. That's beautiful, man. That's just, I got so much respect for people that are able to like take that thought, put that into creation. That's amazing. What a thing, creation, right?
Inspired
All
by
I can do
God.
is talk.
Inspired by God.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
God showed me this, man, about 2007, 2008. And then I began to speak about it, talk about it, and spoke it right into existence, man. Yeah.
That's it. Manifestations, huh? That's beautiful. That's
no
beautiful.
Doubt about it. That's exactly what happened. No doubt about it.
Amen, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir, brother.
All right. I'll wait for you to talk. Oh, we're getting ready to run up?
Yeah, I'm
Oh, right here? Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna go. You ready to go?
I'll hop in with you, yeah. I was just doing some rounds, yeah. All right, you guys, drive safe. Take care. Oh, there we go. Good. Hey, thanks, James. You guys take it easy. All right, so I'm gonna hop in the car now. 1 p.m. meeting in DC. Yeah, we're gonna try to get on the DC meeting, which is why we're not gonna be going in the truck today. So let me unscrew this real quick. We go round and round. There we go. You gonna hold that for a second, boss? Tell them hi. Tell them who you is.
Hello.
They know who.
First Responders Media. Trying to get out here real quick before it gets very ugly out here, and trying to get out.
Whew. Back in the saddle again. Okay, man, you got all. Oh, so you do it so you can monitor all 3 of your channels.
Yep.
That's a smart play, man. I legit need to start doing that.
That's the new way to keep up a little bit better.
So this guy's set up right here. He's got. So this is like all these Bakersfield guys, man. They got to figure it out. So.
Just ignored that right now. It's broke.
Yeah, it's working. So man, my hand, I got a big old sausage hand going right now. But so he's got his rig set up here, right, for recording. But then all 3 of his channels he can monitor on his own right here, which is great. So. Which that's what I need to do. But I've got an amazing squad right now. Mod team is doing it right now. You guys are killing it, so I appreciate that so much. Yeah, this is great. Then you can handle your business. What up, Kristen? Kristen Troop over there on where we at? YouTube in the middle here? Facebook in the middle. Okay, there we go. So I gotta get my rig set up here real quick. Yeah, Miss Resist. What's going on over on YouTube?
Pull up here.
Hey, yes, thank you so much, man. Yeah, my sausage hand, yeah. You heard me right. Them sausage fingers, Brianna.
what I do every morning. We try to get a count to how many vehicles are leaving.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do is I'll do a time lapse as well.
Right here. We'll post up here.
Word. Let me get out and get set up here. Ooh wee. All right. There we go. I'm gonna hop out real quick. Get this dialed in. Hey.
So welcome everybody this morning.
All right. Sorry guys. I gotta get my my tripods out real quick. Oh man, I left them. Damn it. Oh, you got a tripod in here. Oh, I brought my tripod. Do you have another tripod in here somewhere?
Back there.
Oh, the big one?
It's not set up for those small ones.
But I have the hot shoe mount that I might be able to use.
Right there?
You know, actually, I might even have my small one in here. I usually bring that with me. I got a little teeny tripod that.
Use the gimbal if you want.
But I need the feet. Yeah. You know what? Actually, no, I don't. We'll be good. I'll set up the stationary. Okay, we'll do this. I'm just gonna have to set you guys on top of the car for a minute here. Hopefully this stands up. Nope, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, the revolving wheels was a revolution, rolling down the road out of the sun.
Sorry guys, bear with me for a minute here. Let's take a look at the road there for a moment. This guy over here performing. We're figured out. Sorry guys, I gotta get this tripod set up here a bit. Good gracious, y'all. I'll have to work for a minute. Alright, we're getting there. This is like the bag of tricks right here. So I got to grab this tricky little car mount here. It's wild. This thing is like an octopus tentacle. Set up another mount here. So, yeah, the truck was the idea for the day, but it's just, it'll be better if we can get in on meeting. Plus, I want to see what DC looks like on a day like this when it's nice. So we're not going to be stuck with, well, you can already imagine. That the weather is not going to hold out. I guess it's planning on snowing this weekend, so tomorrow. This chases me, man. Like crazy weather has a tendency to follow me everywhere I go. This guy's got the tunes running. One sec. Gonna make everyone sick. Alright, they're getting ready to. They're pulling out right now, so I'm gonna try to get this set up. Yeah, no, this dude is just kind of busking over here. So this will be everybody pulling out right here. I'm gonna run across the street real quick and get something set up for a time lapse. So you guys sit tight, enjoy the stream for a moment here. I'll be right back. Wait, we're going first though. Are we gonna let them all pass and then we'll go out and circle around? All right, cool. Gotcha. Yeah.
Turning down the road, headed to freedom. Turning down the road, headed to freedom.
All right, I'm gonna head across the street real quick. Just set up the tripod.
Turning down the road, headed to freedom. Stay free, people. Yeah, you are free if you believe it. These corporate victims have no claim on us. Just a reminder that government is just a big fat corporate fiction. We are the people, the highest authority on this land. They have no claim over us. It's all trickery. And they make us believe it, head games and whatnot. You know, they put a spell on us over all these years. I didn't know I was under a spell. But then you come out of it and you're like, God dang it, that was so obviously a spell. What the heck? This play has all the cast. Do not recognize them. Do not know the past. There wasn't so long ago. Yeah, the ancient script has been rewritten. New products to be sold. Yeah, they got you where they want you. Yeah, they put a spell on you. These illusions, this new spooky campaign. Everywhere you turn, it's always pounding in your brain. Oh, do not go to beaches, do not breathe the ocean air. Yeah, they stole $6 trillion just to show how much they cares. Yeah, they got you where they want you. Yeah, they put a spell on you. Yeah, they got you where they want you. Yeah, flipping through all them channels, programming mind control. Try to convince the world that the human has no soul. Yeah, we're only flesh and blood. Oh, we're only dirt and mud. All the liars conspire without the fire, inspired with the breath of life. Yeah, they got you where they want you. Yeah, they put a spell on you. Oh, lockstep marching doctors with their dangling stethoscopes. Their science they claim the final solution, the only human hope. Oh, keep you from your neighbors, oh, covered up in the mask. Yeah, you take them off cause you got no car, but you don't know who to ask. Yeah, they got you where they want you. Yeah, they put a spell on you. Yeah, they got you where they want you. Yeah, they put a spell on you. No, one thing is crystal clear. Cannot live in fear, cause if we do, the human spirit will surely disappear. Yeah, this in Santa Cruz County when they tried to shut the beaches down because the COVID was coming off the wrist of police. I don't care, man. I'm getting a message out that this is all tyranny. They arrested me in 2019 for protesting birthday matter in California. They're trying to take away the medical exemption from all the doctors, for all the doctors and kids who are like, they only allow 4 medical exemptions per doctor in California, which is their family. So that's not good for the kids, but you know, All I can say is we've separated from the government, and we're doing our own schools. We're not asking for the permission or money. So I think that's the solution. These politicians are all owned. I don't give a damn who you are. You are owned. Do your own thing. Separate from the government. The mind control. Government. Gouverneur. It means to control. Mente. The mind. Mind control. It's literally in the word. We're going to control your mind. Yeah, it's 2019 at the state capitol in California. Say I want to buy land, 2 if I see, 3 if I injection that they force into the, yeah. Say I want to buy land, 2 if I see, 3 if I injection that they force into the, yeah. Yeah, all good people, time to rise, sound the alarm because the countryside, the lab coats are coming. Yeah, the lab coats are coming. Oh, the lab coats are coming. The lab coats are coming. Oh, the lab coats are coming. No, we do not consent. We will not comply. We do not consent. We will not comply. We're the land of the free, home of the brave. Yeah, we do not consent. We will not comply. Destroy the brute, bury the youth, try to hide and censor truth. Yeah, we do not consent. We will not comply. Oh, law of exclusion based on illusion must have forgot about the Constitution. We do not consent. We will not comply. Oh, capital to capital, state by state. Freedoms that are common to people. Yes, through religion and our personal belief. Taken from the sin, there will be no relief. Civil liberties are under attack. Where in the world are the Democrats? No, they all bow down the farmland and follow the herd. They bow down the farmland and follow the herd. They bow down the farmland and they follow the herd. But we do not consent. We will not comply. We do not consent. We will not comply. Yeah, all religions, colors, creeds, cannot put us on high. Yeah, we do not consent. We will not comply. Oh, brutal harm, must disarm all them animals on the farm. Yeah, we do not consent. We will not comply. Don't tread on me with your kids on me. Yeah, we do not consent. Yeah, mama know the baby better than anybody else. 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 Mama ain't my mama, mama ain't my mama. Mama ain't my mama, so I never can say that. Yeah, we do not consent. We do not consent. We will not comply. You are the needle. the sky.
What's up, dude? What's up? Grab my feed here. All right. Sorry, I'm getting set up over here to do a. Have the other camera set up to do a hyperlapse over here. Yeah, Sasnick was gonna ride with us, but I think he's gonna reschedule him for a different day. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Father's seat.
Let me check. All right. Insurance stuff, is that what it is? Oh, yeah. I'm riding with first responder back there. So he was going to ride with us, but I think maybe he just didn't want to be jammed in a car with 3 people. I don't know. For 3 pretty big dudes, so it would have been pretty crowded. So I don't know what's going on, but good dude though. Yeah, someone give you guys a look. Ride TV, know you stream it. Yeah, let everybody know. Been around everybody. Yeah. Share the stream, you guys. I appreciate everyone sharing the stream. We're dealing with a shadow ban right now. So what that means basically is they're ratcheting back notifications and not allowing everybody to be informed as to what's going on. So I'm dealing with a lot of missed opportunities to get viewers in here, guys. So if you're on YouTube, if you're willing to, on Facebook, go over there and share it to one of your friend groups, whatever it might be. Is that Evil Knievel dude from yesterday, man? I think he might be dead. Yeah, he hasn't moved, man. And that dude was walking around wearing that suit yesterday, so I don't know what's going on with that. You have notifications, social experiment. All right, yeah. Yeah, so that's the Green Goblin and the bright green truck right there. That's Chuck. Chuck in the truck. Steady trucking, mother Chuck. The Green Goblin, I was gonna ride with him, but he's gonna be, first responder has a CB radio, and we're gonna be able to get ahead of the convoy, take some good footage. We're gonna try to play with this drone as well, see if we can't get that running. On top of which, we're gonna have, we're trying to get in on the 1 p.m. meeting today at the Capitol. So that should be interesting. Definitely share the stream because they'll be sitting down. I mean, they've had so far 2 senators show up and a third that's kind of, pledged their support, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, Barbo, I'm not sure what's going on. So, yeah, share it out, man. Sharing is caring, y'all. I appreciate that. Have you seen any lot lizards? No, actually, no. Everyone came with their significant others, probably for that reason. They were like, I'm not letting you take off for 3 weeks without mama. You know what I mean? So, that's what's going on. Oh, shoot, here we go. We got a local right here. Let's chit chat with my guy over here. T-Town's in the house. What's up, dude? What's going on, brother? Good to see you.
Just waiting in line.
Yeah, bro. What's happening? You out? Did you kick off in North Bend with us as well?
No, I joined up in Big Cabin, Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
So I did drive from Tacoma, but I was supposed to join another convoy in Salt Lake City.
Sure.
And then
that was a California route that was coming up, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Like a northern route.
Yeah.
And they disbanded, but I didn't find out until I made it to Wyoming.
Yeah.
And I already had an Airbnb in Colorado, so I kept going.
Okay.
And my cousin told me about this convoy, and I decided to put the hammer down and catch up with you all.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I've been with you since Big Cabin, Oklahoma.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. I was fired for not taking the shots. I worked for the city of Seattle.
Oh, really?
Department of Transportation as a safety specialist.
Really?
So they fired me for not taking the jabs. I'm still in an appeals process with them. It's been like 4 months. So the people who say that these mandates are done and they're over, it's just not true.
Right.
They're still discharging people from the military. There's people like me who still can't work, and healthcare workers. And then, of course, they just extended the masking on planes. And all the censorship that's still being done in the name of medical misinformation on YouTube and Facebook. done with these mandates yet, and until all that ends, we're going to keep putting the pressure on.
Yeah, it's like they say until the Emergency Act ends.
Correct.
Then
the declaration of emergency.
What's wild is we were looking at some of the information about that, and since the Emergency Act of '77, I think it was when this first started.
Okay.
There's been I talked about it yesterday. I think it was like 56 state emergency acts that have been invoked, and I believe 35 of them, or 36 or 35, are still in effect. Wow. So they haven't been removed. Yeah. This is the first one that's been focused and geared towards American citizens. However, most of them have been geared towards bank accounts of cartels and things of that nature. But if you look into what the Emergency Act encompasses and what leverage and power the president holds right now about everything from transportation, communication, all these things that are able to be almost under martial law, that aspect. And that's what you're seeing, the censorship. And what's wild about this transportation aspect is you work for DOT, you know what I mean? So you're seeing, city, state, but I mean, tell us your feelings about that, man.
Well, our country was founded on rule of law, not rule of mandates. And that's for a reason, because we have a robust system of checks and balances. To get a law passed, you have to have the representatives of the people agree on that. And so what's been happening is like a de facto dictatorship instead, where these people in the executive branch are passing these mandates that are unlawful, like we're talking about the Emergencies Acts in the different states, that are curtailing people's civil liberties, your ability to travel, your ability to be able to congregate peacefully, and then your ability to be able to work and support yourself. And again, we're founded on rule of law, not rule of mandate. So if they want to pass these laws, then there is a system in place where we can have a robust debate out in the open about what effects they would have on the citizens. And that hasn't been taking place. And it doesn't take 2 years to pass a law. And we've had over 2 years now. We have a lot of data that we didn't have at the beginning of this. I understand at the beginning, people didn't know what was going on, and everyone wanted to go along and trust the government and our experts, but we're way past that. And so that's why I'm here.
You know what, you said something that just triggered for me a thought, which is, it's interesting that we forget that we put our faith in our leaders. And I think that's where people that don't understand where a lot of these people are coming from is it's hurt. It's not just, and people say anger is a secondary emotion, right? The anger comes from being hurt. And I think that we as people are just upset that we put our faith into someone, in a group, an organization, a structure that we were hoping would represent and hold true to the values that we as American people hold true to. And when we see that that's been trampled on, it's hard, because who else can we turn to? And then when they start turning that against us and then taking those freedoms away from us and our liberties and our voices, I mean, like someone said the other day, and I completely agree, when they take away your freedom of speech, it's almost like none of our other rights matter, because they've now successfully silenced everything.
Right, and there's a lot of self-censorship that has been going on.
Oh, I'm dealing with it right now.
Yeah, people are censoring themselves because they're afraid of saying
They said self-censorship, and I was like, I get that one. Okay. Self-censorship, gotcha.
It's happening, especially on like the liberal city that I worked in, Seattle, where you're not allowed to say certain things. And so that is not healthy for a democracy.
But you're afraid to say that. I live in Seattle too, and same. And it's the fear factor comes in, because you're going to be, they're going to try to, cancel you. There's a whole cancel culture ideology.
Right.
And up there, it happened in a big way. The swing went from a very inclusive, protest community back during the Chop Chaz days.
Right.
And then that became very exclusive, and it went from education to intimidation.
Yes.
And then it became very clandestine. You're not allowed to be here. We don't want anyone to see what we're doing.
Right.
And then it changed the structure, I think, of how people felt comfortable speaking up.
Yeah.
And then it became us against them against us.
Right.
One side, that left side, right side, all the conservative, liberal, and it just turned into a chaos of fighting.
Right.
Instead of collectively working towards a healthy, structured goal, right? But you get it though, and people keep saying this guy gets it, because and especially coming out of the Northwest,
right.
It's a very and I don't like saying just liberal. It's just a very, I would say, young, idealistic area, and it's a very transient area. Seattle too. I don't think people understand how transient Seattle is.
Sure.
It's people, and by that I mean people come from all over the country, all over the world for opportunities to work, because we do have major corporations there that employ people on a large scale, and they do employ people from all over the world. Shipping is a big area in Seattle. We have major distribution there. We also have major tech. But I think that, so a lot of ideologies come in, and so there's that kind of gray fog. And then, but the people that are there, like, it's a younger generation that are out, like, I think have kind of like, and they've been effective in intimidating people, like being like, all right, we're going to shut you down.
Right.
And they're tech savvy and they know how to go about it, like cyber, like aspect of it.
Yeah, there's definitely, I don't know, I haven't formulated my thoughts completely, and I'm not an expert on this, but
I'll ask him, Brian.
there is a hybrid war that's been going on over information, and you see that happening with what the Department of Homeland Security put out on February 7th, defining mis, dis, and malinformation. What's going on is like a decentralization of information from the mainstream media, which
Absolutely.
used to control where and make sure everyone was on the same page, to where you have what you're doing here now, and I have my Substack, and everyone's got their Facebook and different things where they're putting out information, and so this decentralization is happening of that information. So
That's exactly what we've been pushing for in our community, our stream community. Hold on, there's something going on. Sorry, they're shouting to stop a vehicle. Uh-oh. Sorry guys, there was some commotion. I figured we gotta figure out what that's all about. They're screaming to stop that vehicle. Now they're going over to, hey Brianna, yeah, I'll ask the dude. I'll ask the guy about I'm not sure. See, they're over, the security's over talking to the police now. So yeah, Truckers Convoy Solidarity, the peoplesconvoy.org is where you can get a lot of the information about what's going on right now. Man, people are chowing on some of that good donut life, man. You got it. I don't know.
People are running all over the place.
What was going on with that?
What happened?
What was happening?
I nominate we get the red Peter built to hook to his trailer. Lead us.
What's that?
Locks and cars.
Who was it?
The lead truck is already
The car that came out with the guy with the hoodie.
He was actually just hand throwing them, or was he spitting rocks with his tires?
No, from what I understand, he was throwing rocks and cars.
Just came down here and started hooking.
Yeah, on his way out.
That's a terrible idea, man.
Yeah, pretty stupid, but he got away with it.
Did he get out? It wasn't that. I
Yeah,
thought they stopped the car.
no, that wasn't it. No. He got
Oh.
out for whatever reason.
Damn.
Yep.
Doesn't security have radios, man? I thought they would have been right ahead.
Yeah, I just saw today they just delivered like a 6-pack of radios. I've been here for a week and a half. I don't know.
It's crazy. That's the last thing they got. You know what I mean?
No, right?
Yeah. Wow. Crazy. Well, they're kicking off. Oh, there we go.
Here we go.
Look, you got the gourmet donut running. Sasnick over here has got like the triple decker, man. Everybody's got these good donuts, but here we go. I got to get in on this real fast. So I'm running a hyperlapse here of everyone leaving. There we go. Brown jacket and hat. What are you looking for? Chuck? Oh, it's right there in the brown jacket and hat. Wait. Wait, one of these dudes is Chuck? Is one of your guys' names Chuck? Oh, people are like, "Hey, he's standing right beside you, man." The driver of the green Goblin down there, the green rig.
It might be right here somewhere.
Say he's in a brown jacket and hat. And I was like, oh, that's
maybe that's him.
Oh, that might have been Chuck, actually. Yeah.
I don't know anybody.
Yeah, right. Neither do I. Say he doesn't seem the type. He just jumped on the hood of that car.
Yeah, that's the shit I'm talking about.
That's a little excessive, right?
You have to be able to deal with the crowd without violence.
Those are like the security guards at the club or whatever that are like, you know, kick someone in the face because they're like, I left my wallet in there.
Like, who wants to be a security guard? Like, I know.
Yeah. I got leather gloves. I will mess someone up. You see these fingertips? Yeah, they don't exist on these gloves. That's right. I'm ready to rock and roll. All right, bud.
Fingers out.
Fingers out. They said that I think they had issues with the cars passing the trucks yesterday. And so I think they were like, man, if we put the cars out front and then they have some pace vehicles slow it down.
That's exactly what they need to do. I said they need to send the cars out there first.
I guess a couple days ago they said it worked really well. And they were doing, 2x2s. I don't know if the cars were out front, actually. I think that was just the 2x2. It makes sense, though, you know what I mean? Like,
the truck's wrecking yesterday screwed us.
Was that?
The truck's wrecking yesterday screwed us.
How did that even, where did that happen? I know people
Looks
were.
like they just rear-ended.
I heard someone rear-ended the truck, and then that pushed him into the car in front of him, so.
Yeah, unless it was a fucking giant car. It's literally a semi was smashed into the back of the other semi.
Yeah, the front tire was blown out. Like,
I don't think a car can push a semi into another semi.
I would imagine not. What happened?
When I passed them, it looked like they were stuck together.
Really?
On the side of the road.
I'm in Seattle, right? I'm driving on I-5, and I look over, and this guy's asleep at the wheel of his car, passed out, and he's embedded in the side of a semi-truck. The truck driver was probably just as drunk and oblivious, driving, and it's dragging the car down the freeway.
Well,
Sparks.
I see that.
It was the craziest shit I've ever seen. We get to the side of the road, and I'm like, oh my God, you guys, they finally figured out the car comes loose and flies off into the ditch. I'm like, holy shit, I get over there. The guy driving was, I think, Chinese, barely spoke any English. The guy in the truck, the guy in the car was Indian, barely spoke a lick of English. And then the other guy that showed up, the medic, barely spoke either. I don't even know what language he spoke. I was like, the state trooper showed up and said, what happened? I'm like, I'm gonna leave you to figure this one out. I'm walking away. I can't understand anything anyone's saying here.
Oh, you seen that live?
Yeah, and none of it. I'm driving back.
I
I
seen a
look
video where this fucking car is just being drugged. The person's in the car like, what's going on? And it's just dragging him.
Oh, this guy was asleep. Yeah, no. This dude was asleep. He obviously passed out and just veered right into the truck. And the truck picked it up. Just What's crazy is neither one that, yeah, the truck and the driver of the car didn't know what was going on. The truck didn't know the car was there. The car didn't know that he was passed out and stuck to a truck. So
seems to be a common theme nowadays.
Yeah. I guess first responder got the accident on camera. So first responder media, if you guys want to check that out, he's he's over there. He's who I'm riding with today. I live in Seattle. Yeah. This is my show. I do CJ TV. Been kind of bouncing around the country, covering things coast to coast. joking. Some of these folks like voided some warranties with these markers on their trucks and cars and whatnot.
Right.
There was that like Ford, that like nice Ford, the truck pickup, and she's got thousands of signatures. And I was like, whoa. I mean,
You can't just go like wash it off, you know, it's just like history. So
yeah,
like,
right?
You're stuck with that shit.
Yeah, forever, yeah. Yeah, Brianna, you need to up your horn game. Get your charger dialed in with one of these air horns. Or like a wind up like air raid horn. One of those bad boys. Hey, what up, Yoker? This guy and I talked earlier. We're going to link up a little later. So again, if you guys weren't watching the meeting earlier, the way they're doing this, it's a challenger. Well, I challenge you to, I don't know. I got nothing. But so they've got, well, they're going to do it different today. Instead of having the semis go out front, but the trucks, they're going to do all the cars, the four wheels. She's like, I gotta get to work. That ain't happening, lady. So this is what you see is people that are trying to like push their way into the convoy. Yeah, and I get, you know, I imagine that folks here are probably like kind of upset because it is a lot of, you know, traffic is being held up, but that's the idea, right? So these guys are going to be here for, I mean, it's like a half-hour backup. So, yeah, I mean, if you're back there, I would imagine that these guys, if you know anybody in the Hagerstown by the Speedway, and they're just before the Speedway, you might want to let them know that it's probably a better idea for them to flip a Yui and head back, because they've got a whole long convoy to head out of here. So. Yeah, cars going first. Oh, they should have. So you're Chuck, right? Are you Chuck? Chuck? Okay, yeah. So many people at my feet are like, man, you got to say hi to Chuck, man. He drives the Green Goblin.
Yeah, that's me.
It didn't even click when we met you. Because how you doing, I'm CJ, man. I know we talked for a second earlier, but so I do a live stream show. I don't think I gave you my card, did I? I don't know if I gave you my card. If I didn't, here you go. I do an independent live stream show. Covering things all around the country, but everyone was definitely telling me that I should say hi to you, actually. I was hoping to find you earlier, man. And I was going to see about jumping in, but I was like, we're going to face car it today. But yeah, somehow you got a lot of followers in there that are like, yeah, that's Chuck, man. Yeah, that's me, yeah. Hey, Shannon Gray, there you go, here you go. There's Chuck right there. He says hello, yeah. Good looking, Chuck. Yep, so there he was. People's inconvenience now is because of our inconvenience for the past years. Brianna, well said. So yeah, I've got this hyperlapse running right here that's been going for 10 minutes, which gives us 9 seconds of hyperlapse film. So that'll be kind of cool. Yeah, it's a late start. They were supposed to start at 10 o'clock. It started about 10 minutes ago. So yeah, we're about 30 minutes behind schedule right now. But as you can see, this is kind of an idea of what they're hoping to accomplish, right? So traffic's backing up, right? And this is what they're looking to see throughout the entire beltway is traffic slow down, backed up. And then one of the things people have been talking about is like the complaints, you know, people calling in and complaining about the convoy, about the traffic. And like the more phone calls that come through, the better it is for the cause here for the disruption factor, you know? Much like what we saw in Seattle, if you guys were covering me there, when folks are walking onto the freeway because, it was all about stopping traffic, interrupting flow, and causing people to ask questions. What's wild is people here, a lot of folks that have showed up, that have driven in here, didn't even know what was going on. They were like, well, what's happening here right now, It's wild for me to think that you got, 1,000 plus vehicles in here, well, 500, we'll say, 1,000 plus people, and people in the area didn't even know what was happening. You know what I mean? That's wild to me. So the idea is for people to start asking questions. Try to figure it out and raise awareness. So that's what makes this peaceful. It's not about throwing it in your face, but it's something you can't avoid. You know what I mean? Shannon, yeah, he says hello. He says shout out to Shannon Gray. So yeah, I'm glad that you sent a screenshot and a hello. I kind of thought I got a vibe from Chuck. I thought he was kind of like, I don't want to talk to you, man. I don't want to talk to you. He's just kind of a truck driving kind of dude, man. Okay, so now the trailers are coming out, right? So they got the 4 wheels up front, they got the trucks and trailers, and then they're doing the Bobcats, which I didn't know those were. Those are trucks without a trailer. That guy? I don't know who that guy is. So there's the trailers. Oh, there's a couple more coming. Oh, they got a few flatbeds too, like some steak beds and whatnot, which is another term I'm just picking up on. Bobtail. What did I say? Did I say bobtails? I don't know what I said. Cattail? Bobcat is what I said. Okay. Is it a bobcat? That's what they call it, right? Bobtail? And bobcats have bobtails, just so you know. So that works, right? It works. It works. What's going on, man? How are you? Are you live right now too? Where can people find you? Okay. Yeah, we got you. Can I give you a card yet? I'm gonna slide one in your pocket here, so you got it. There you go. Mine's in your pocket. There we go. So we the people, declarefreedom.com is this gentleman I was just talking to. So again, try to rep for anybody trying to get information. Ah, look at that. They got the Punisher, Trump, and the Kraken all in one. They said Q sent me. I'll see Hey Lisa, appreciate you so much. Yeah, Steve Rogers, no one here is burning, looting, destroying, breaking. They're working with local politicians, working with local law enforcement. It's, as I said, it's a peaceful protest, peaceful rally as well, man. So it's a rally turn protest, turn rally. It morphs throughout the day, you know what I mean? Now we're moving into protest mode. In the morning and the evenings, it's a rally. Later, Ben. Hey, Ben, I gotta ask you, man, do you feel by watching this you support it, or is it just learning what's happening in the world around you? Because I'm curious if people, Ben, and I'm just saying this to you because you said you're gonna unsubscribe because you feel this is supporting it, where what we're doing is seeing something that mainstream media is not showing you. And if you feel like by watching this, you support it, you've got a very skewed view of what viewership is. Because Ben, I'd have to ask you, real question here, have you ever watched a documentary on World War II? Have you ever seen a documentary about Adolf Hitler? Ben, I would have to argue then that you support Adolf Hitler and I am subscribing to you, because how dare you view something as terrible as that atrocious, fascist, garbage pail of a human being? Just saying, man. Use your brain, Ben. Use your brain. You can watch a lot of stuff and not support it, man. How about this? If you don't support me being out here giving you a chance to see what you don't support, don't contribute. But if you do support me giving you a view of what's happening out here the mainstream media won't show you, show your support, guys. Hit me with those stars, spam some likes, hit me with some stars, some hearts, whatever. Like, subscribe, and you know, if you want to help get me to and from where I'm at, DC right now, or Maryland, DC, and from Seattle, that Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, guys, it makes a big difference, and it makes this possible. This is a viewer-funded show, so I'm out here because I know you guys wanted me to be out here. Also because I feel it's relevant, and it needs to be covered. It's something that we're not getting any coverage on, which is wild when you have state senators getting involved. You still see no mainstream media coverage. Like, this is a massive event, you know what I mean? It's a major convoy, cross country. It just blows my mind. Hey, I don't even think Ben was a troll. I think Ben just is confused. I don't think he gets it. I don't think he understands that, you know, what it takes to be a supporter or a viewer. There's a difference, you know what I mean? I had hundreds of thousands of people watching. So Ben, here we go, another one for you. If anybody watched what happened in Kenosha while I was filming, you still watched. Not because you supported people destroying Kenosha. I'm sure you didn't turn off the stream just because you saw people destroying a city. But rather you tuned in as many hours as I was out there filming, because it was happening, and it's important to get coverage on that. And mainstream media wasn't doing what I was doing, or the other streamers out there was doing. So, and if I'm yelling into the camera, it's because a lot of horns, and I'm trying to make sure you can hear me. But anyway. So what we're seeing right now is this is the back of the convoy, which was the front of the convoy for the last couple days. So all of these bobtails, not bobcats, the bobtails, I'm calling them bobcats. All these bobcats right here were the leaders of the pack. I think they still had the guy who's running, kind of like the leader of the convoy out here. I believe he's still up in the very front. There's two trucks up front that are kind of the leaders. And no, but AS, I know Ben may be trolling, maybe not, but I feel like it's important that we address some of the things that some of the trolls say, you know, to remind people that this is okay. You don't have to agree with everything that you're seeing, but it no less impacts the fact that it's happening. You know what I mean? We have to embrace that there's things happening in real time that we may not like or that we may completely support, but it doesn't change whether or not it's going to go on. So better to be informed than misinformed, and better to see what's happening than to bury your head in the sand, you know? I'm calling them bobcats, Cindy. I don't care. They're bobcats to me now. You get it, Tara. You are spot on, Lonnie. I mean, if you ever felt like what you had to say wasn't being heard, that loud-ass horn's gonna get some attention. You know what I mean? Uh-oh, Tara said roll call. Trigger. I'm kidding, Tara. Bro, I'm sorry, but I just turned around and realized I'm standing right in your shot, dude. All right, my bad. I just, it's a dick move on my part. live right now? Oh, good one. Are you? Is this something you're gonna be doing, or?
Closer to like Grant for Liberty or stuff like that. Like
Brandon's a good dude. He's part of our Discord.
Yeah, I just kind of link it to people. Like I don't have any PayPal accounts or anything like that.
Well, if you're gonna be out of events, man, you should start posting it, man.
Well, I post it, but I don't ask anyone to like say my name or anything like that.
Right.
I'm just giving another view.
You'd be surprised how many people want to hear your view, though. Like what it's like just standing right here is what a lot of people at home are like. What do you feel? Like what's the what's the atmosphere? And then obviously what do you see? So, are you from here?
What?
Are you from here?
No, I'm from California.
Oh, right. Did you come in on the Convoy from Cali? Damn, man.
It's like day 17.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's what Jay's over here, first responder. He's like, yeah, like 16, 17 days in, man. Man.
I'm burnt.
I bet, dude. You're like, these guys need to do something different or I'm going home.
Yeah.
Do you have to drive all the way back, or did you ride with someone that you could?
Got 2 kids, too.
God at it, dude. Way to stay tough, man. That's impressive. I was riding with some people. We were crossing state, and then I started talking to a group, and I was like, "So, you guys, we're in from Seattle, North Bend, over to like Idaho."
Yeah.
And we're like, "All right." I was like, "So yeah, it's day 1." And I was like, "So if I could hop in with some people riding out," I was like, "I'll probably stay out in DC for a little bit though, and then fly back." You know, so if you're okay driving back on your own, and there was a couple people look at each other like, "Wait." I didn't even think about it. We have to drive back. And I was like, yeah, you're driving cross country, man. A car's not going to take itself back. Cracked me up. They turned around in Spokane and went right back to Seattle. Like,
I try not to think about the trip. We're only halfway through.
Man, you'll be able to make the trip so much faster going back
yeah.
there. You know, so that'll be all right.
It took us like 11 days to get out here.
That's brutal, man.
It's like 14 to get back, you know?
Yeah. Hauling Mach 10, yeah. From 0 to holy shit in like 0.3 seconds.
It's all up to me how long I can push through, you know.
Yeah.
I'm kind of soft when it comes to, as soon as I start getting, let's get out of town.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm a truck stop captain, man. I love like looking at everything. I'll be like, every time I stop my car, it's like an hour trip. I'm like, oh, what's this? What's that?
Right.
Come out, goofy hats, stupid shirts, and like ridiculous bumper stickers that I never use.
It's the way to do it, man.
But any
Enjoy
roadside
the journey.
attractions, yeah, man. There's so much stuff to see cross country in America here.
Yeah, it's the first time I drove across this time.
Yeah.
Amazing, man.
What a wild route, because you guys went middle through the heartland, like right through the middle of America, up at an angle, right?
We took that southern route to
did you? Through Texas?
Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
Oklahoma City, they went up to Indianapolis and then through the heartland.
That's right. Because I know there was like the Midwest Convoy, and they were coming down from like Wisconsin and all that, Illinois, and then cut through
there was a bunch of them.
But the guys that were coming from the Northwest Convoy route, they were like, you know, you had Montana, you had Idaho, Montana, South Dakota, Minnesota, I think we crossed on that, Wisconsin, and then I think they linked up with all you guys right up somewhere in that area. All right, man, we'll leave you to it.
Yeah,
Peace,
right
bro.
on, man. Keep it up.
Yeah, absolutely, too. You guys be good. Killing that hat, by the way, boss. Killing it. All right. So now we're going to go hop in the car. So that took 23 minutes and 56 seconds. There we go. Still a couple trucks coming, but now I'm going to be stuck here because I'm not going to be able to cross the street. All this traffic now. Well, I'm going out with this truck right here. Ooh-wee. There we go. Barely made it. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. There we go. This is the backup that you're seeing right here is from up the street. So, yeah, now we're going to hit the road, make our way from here to, got hot, crazy how cold it gets and how make up your mind. Kind of excited, man. I'm gonna be playing with Hefe's tech in here, man. It's gonna be amazing. And I know that sounds provocative because it is. So this hyperlapse, what's up? Yeah, I'm gonna grab it, pull it up, and take a look at it, man. This hyperlapse is gonna be pretty cool. I hope. Not bad. Not bad. Bro, that thing went for 24 minutes basically to get a 20-second video. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Breakfast sandwich. Getting that. Thank you guys for the contributions, donations. Chopping down now. Hey. Stayed wrapped. Didn't open up. I thought it was going to hand grenade, blow up, and I was like, man, my bad, dude. I did that. I did. It happened. I was talking to that dude over there, and I guess he said that he was on the convoy with you guys all the way up to California. The guy I was talking to, he's right over there on the other side of the trucker convoy sign right there. He said he was sharing stuff to like Rant for Liberty, and he knew who you were. That's a badass. Came in the Cali squad. You guys, these California dudes, like old boy that I'm riding with right now, 16, 17 days into it, man. It took 11 days for them to get across country. 11 days to do like a 3.5 day drive. That's crazy. That's crazy. We got a tech up over here, y'all. All right. Just for... Oh, you're talking to it? Yes. All right. Okay. Man, everyone's like, it's gonna drop to 87 below zero. It was like 85.
87 below zero?
Yeah, subarctic. They said that it was gonna be like the day after tomorrow. Here. Yep. They said it was probably the end of the world. No, but it definitely was. Look at this dude. He's got like the whole. Like he should be playing a flute with a bandage on his head. I'm sure there's a better song that goes like the Republic, the Battle Cry of the Republic, or whatever one it is. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna set you guys right here for a minute. Well, you can't see me because I want to set up my mount. Ooh. You guys can peek at us from behind the curtain. Nope, you can't. You will. Oh, you will.
How's your fingers today?
My fingers?
Your viewers.
Oh, I have no idea. Where are we at viewer count wise, guys? Probably not much. I think people are like, yeah, I don't know, maybe you should change the title of your of the show. You got like 2,027, I don't know how many on Twitch. We'll call it 200, 2,500 viewers probably right now. Killing it, man. Killing it. It's killing me. It's killing me. Yeah, you guys, this whole shadow ban thing is ridiculous, dude. Like,
and I was like that for the first 3-4 days of the convoy.
Yeah?
I was only getting 20 people on Facebook.
That's unacceptable. You are such a likable guy.
Sometimes.
I said, I don't think that has much to do with it, bro.
No.
It's like a beanie or something. Ooh, you know what I got his gloves. You guys windshield here. guys the view from the road here for a second. 20 on. Oh, they said 20,000 on Twitch. I was like, well, okay, we're out of the ban.
You're banned on Twitch?
No, all of them. I didn't see the comments, guys. Sorry, it's only like 20 on Twitch. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't get it. 31 and snowing in Indiana today. Weather something. Yeah, that's wild. I don't know what's going on, guys, but it's frustrating. It's really frustrating because he worked hard for his money. So hard for his money. Dude, don't crash, dog.
No.
Shoot.
We're used to doing this.
Scared me, though.
We're used to doing this. Imagine. Don't jinx me, no.
Oh, yeah, so you won't. I was saying what you're not going to do. About 120 altogether. That's ridiculous, dude. And the reason, you guys, I only got 75 shares on Facebook. Well, I appreciate those shares, but let's see if we can get that to somewhere around 700. If we can get to 750 shares, I think we'll be okay. But, so anyone that's watching right now on CJ's stream, CJ TV, pick a group, any group you've got in your Facebook, like your friends and family, buy, sell, trade, I don't care. Like, send a link, share it out to there. I would appreciate it. Do the same over here on First Responder, you guys. Share the stream out. Do that. Like, pick groups that you're affiliated with, whatever they might be, and share the stream to the groups. Let's jam the algorithm and get as many people watching as possible. But yeah, I'm riding shoddy with Joe right now, guys, from First Responder Media out of Bakersfield, California.
Who's riding shotgun with us tonight? I'm usually doing night streams. This morning in CJTV. He's done a lot of covering over in Kenosha, Portland. Been in some intense scenes before.
Got that right.
So he's doing a ride along today.
Yeah, I'm about to poach your guys too. Hey, so if you're in First Responder, feel free to share my stream out as well, CJTV Media. I don't know why, but I'm on some kind of weird shadow ban, which is nuts. So they're ratcheting down my viewers. So thinks they're meeting with a senator from Alaska. Okay.
Yeah, they're meeting with a senator from Alaska.
So that's the plan. Is so you guys know we're gonna try to get in on the meeting with said senator.
Awesome, Terry. Thank you guys so much who've been sharing in those likes. I mean, those likes are ridiculous compared to the ratio of the viewers.
What up, New Year's? Same old me over on Twitch. How you doing? Yeah. There we go. Maybe this will stabilize. So, CJ, the convoy is interesting. I watched you all through George Floyd protests. I know you wouldn't pick a side, but it seems like you are personally invested in the convoy crowd. What are your thoughts? Absolutely. I'm not invested in waving banners, waving flags. It's not my role, but much like I'm an advocate for anyone's rights anywhere, the human rights that we're talking about here with the convoy are things that I feel very strongly about. And honestly, one of the things that people forget is that, and you got to look deeper than what you're being told on media and what else, is that the advocacy that these guys are pushing is for the rights of all people. And so what they're pushing for, if we retroactively, is all of the BLM protests, all of the stuff that happened after George Floyd, after Jacob Blake, Breonna Taylor, the names, all of the stuff that's been happening I'm just going to say since 2020, since I got involved. All of that protest world is the world that is being protected and being fought for by these folks here too. So I wouldn't say I've picked a side, because I don't believe in sides. I believe that we as people need to be organic and collective in our fundamentals, and growing and changing and evolving. Maintain your ethos, your morals, right? Like your basic values, things that make up your spirituality, if you will, things of that nature. And I'll stabilize the camera in a second for you guys. I just need to get something that's cloth that I can Everything's too wonky back here. What do I got? Rip off a sleeve of the shirt. These don't go with the jug, do they?
No. Right, Ben went by the jug.
You're nasty, Joe. Man. But yeah, so I definitely believe in fighting for people's rights. And one of the things that we did see in those summers of protesting before they stopped being. Hopefully this stabilizes a bit, guys.
Only because I'm with this fine gentleman right here.
No guarantees. Hopefully it will. But
I'm here with the windmill today, so we're a team effort. Team effort like it always is.
I do dig the. I love hearing that on the streams when I tune in.
Yeah.
CB, because it's very like, you know, movie-esque. Especially when they tune. Oh my goodness, bro! Do you ever watch what's his name? Well, you guys help me out here. What was it, War Machine, or the guy, the Canadian streamer? He was doing Warhammer, maybe it is.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing a lot of the streams. Masturbate. I like this kind of stuff. He's a member of Antifa from Seattle trying to infiltrate the convoy. Yeah. Well, you guys can attack me if you want. Anyone that doesn't like me doesn't have to like me. But if you think that I'm Antifa, then you're sorely mistaken. I'm not even gonna allow myself to be called a patriot because I don't allow people to put titles on me, man. You should never let somebody put a title on you. You know, you be exactly the person you want to be, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So, though I can let you know, guys, for whatever reason, Antifa just does not like me that much. So, it's whatever. Or at least that's what I'm saying, so that I can stay undercover and infiltrate the convoy and spread the information back to the cells of Tifas all around the nation. We'll take this convoy down. Communism will reign.
Driving around in that big rig with a huge bag of Egg McMuffins, tossing them out like Santa Claus to everybody. We appreciate you, brother, and I know I'll catch you on the flip side. Keep that shiny side up, animal.
Well, mandate common sense. Obviously, I'm your enemy.
You guys be safe.
CJ is the enemy. What kind of schoolyard, like, pine cone throwing bullshit is that? You're my enemy! Am I your enemy? Well, you know, knuckle up, homie. That's a fight you want. I've had to say it to the Tifers. I've said it to Block. I've said it to all these people that have issues, man. I'm no one's enemy. You know what I mean? Well, I can't say that. I don't have anybody actively in my life right now that I feel is my enemy. You know what I mean? That I feel I need to, like, you know, go out and physically fight or anything crazy like that. But I think that big government is becoming quickly our enemy. I think that their overreach has definitely pushed us into a situation where, you know, oh, see, he's got a drone running. Let me ask this dude. Are you live on that? Are you live on the drone right now? Are you live on that?
No, I'm live on that.
Oh man, I was hoping to see live drone footage. All right, cool, man. Yeah, these labels are the problem. Okay, yeah. So, Daryl, you're right. Nah, man, it's cool. It's just we got a lot of different influx. And again, I'm not the focus here, anybody. So whatever, you guys get off me. It's. I mean, I don't think that, the self-indulgence doesn't feel nice. I'm still important, but it's not what it's about. It's not about me. It's more about Joe, man. This guy right here, just so you guys know that it's on my feed. Yeah, I got to get my hair trimmed here, right? So this guy, Joe, sitting driver's seat right here, drove all the way from California. So took them 11 days to get cross country, and they've been doing this for almost 17 days now.
Yeah,
17 days.
18 days.
17 days.
I left home February 22nd.
Yeah.
It's March, what today? 11th, I believe.
Man. What was this guy's never held an American flag? Actually, yeah, I did. hold an American flag. If you remember in Kenosha when it fell to the ground, I was able to pick that thing up, tuck it in my little sack, and get it back to the city of Kenosha where it belonged. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Never held an American flag. Have you've held a flag though, and you handed one out yesterday, right? Or the other day?
Handed one out on the way in Oklahoma, I believe.
Nice, man.
I can't keep up with the dates I've been out here. It's been, I don't know, I'm falling into
What are you falling into?
Into just a cycle now of getting up every morning, driving, and just going with the flow.
Yeah.
Bring guys live footage. Right now, what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna head out here, catch up to the convoy, and from there, get ahead of the convoy and give you guys a view of what the convoy looks like coming down on a highway. This gentleman's out here, this guy here with the American flag has been blocking traffic every morning here.
Really?
Yep.
That's cool, man. Very cool. 7,000 vehicles, what? Oklahoma said
Oklahoma had, one of the state troopers in Oklahoma stated there were 7,000 vehicles. I think that number got picked up by the vehicles that were joining and jumping off. There has never been 7,000 vehicles at a rest stop, an overnight stay. I think the most we ever counted has been here in Hagerstown. But from the
at
first
the truck stop here, because I think we averaged something like 500 vehicles. I think maybe in total.
And there's about 500 vehicles there,
like
but
250 trucks.
also a lot of the vehicles stay behind each day. Not all the vehicles come out. Not all the trucks come out every day. You get a big amount of trucks staying behind. For whatever X reason, they have to do laundry. They have to catch up on some stuff they gotta do. So
stupid. You can't just turn your underwear inside out.
But I mean, they have this lady out here.
That's right.
Doing the laundry too now. So
super cool. And then you had the meeting this morning. They were talking about having somebody come, I think, do her laundry. She needs some laundry done. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I can't tell if the video is shaking or if it's just the camera shakes and the video looks shaky. Because yours is anyway. Hey, how's it look, you guys? Is the feed super shaky? Is that, or is it just the camera shaking? If you do wide angle, I think that's like it stabilizes it. Super wide angle.
No season openers here soon, so.
Sorry, CJ, went too far. What'd you do? I didn't see what you did, but it was too far. Amy Ann. Nah, you can never go too far with me.
You seen StreamYard or what?
Yeah, or Streamlab, which is good for the video because it allows you to use like telephoto back lens. So I've got like the lens options here: front, back ultra wide, and back telephoto.
Oh wow.
And then once you go into one of them, you can like zoom into the other. So that works. But so I tell you guys what, if you guys want to see a split screen here and you can pull up like what you're doing here, I don't mind doing this. You guys can if you want to take a look inside the cab at Hefe here.
Oh.
Say hi to him. Feel free to go ahead and check out CJ TV. You'll be able to kind of get an in the cab look at the man behind the legend here, man. These guys are crazy. You guys down there in Baco, you guys get wild, man.
We put in some work.
You get wild.
The adrenaline rush that comes with chasing the police scanner.
No, this is not like that. It's better. That's perfect right there. I don't know what kind of.
It'll slide back.
I don't know what kind of dummy would want to do that. It's perfect where it is. Funded by Soros. Man, I got some shitty funding. Like, if anybody knows Soros' email address, would you please send him an email and tell him that CIA, the FBI, ATF, NASA, NSA haven't been funding me enough, and so he needs to step up, because if he's funding me as well, collectively, it'd be cool if they could pay my phone bill. That would be great. I'd appreciate it. Heavy. So,
while back, certain companies are massive.
What route are you going to take heading home?
Do not know yet. I do not know if I'm going to take the up 80, 70, whatever it is, or go back to the 40, 44 all the way back down. So, do not know.
Thank you, Tara. But yeah.
ASV.
Okay. I am a football fan. And I don't want to talk about it. So I live in Seattle, and apparently we just traded. It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart.
The Seattle Seahawks just...
We just got rid of Russell Wilson, bro.
And released Bobby Wagner.
Bro, of all the people in the world that you don't get rid of, those two would probably have taken the Super Bowl if we'd have had just them on the field. And we could have thrown in Tyler Lockett. We'd have been fine. We'd have been just fine.
You guys could have Jimmy G.
But dude, like, freaking those two guys, they're phenoms, man. Tyler Lockett, I met him.
Well, I'll tell you something though.
What's that?
You guys got paid for Russell Wilson.
What'd they get for him? It was like 2 first-round draft picks and
a whole bunch of second-round draft picks, and Drew, what's his name? Drew, the quarterback.
Drew Brees?
No,
I have no idea. I don't know who we got. Russell Wilson of Denver. I know, man. It's sad. It's so sad, man.
So you guys made out.
We'll be all right. I mean, Pete Carroll knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? He's a good coach.
I think you guys were going after Watson.
Watson?
Deshaun Watson.
Ooh. DW? I don't mean Darkwing. Of course, we're talking about the Duck, in case you were curious. You know Darkwing Duck? What? Darkwing Duck? Man, all right, you guys. This is a request from everybody over at First Responder. Y'all need to go ahead and culture up Joe here, okay? Because he doesn't know what Darkwing Duck is. That's a cartoon classic.
Cartoon classic. Only cartoons I follow is this one, Meet, Roadrunner and Looney Tunes.
You said Meet.
Yeah, this is the Roadrunner. Meet.
And Looney Tunes. Well, Looney Tunes has a pretty wide array of options. So.
Yeah.
And the Animaniacs.
The Animaniacs were good.
See, that's a newer one. That was a test. That's why I'm profiling. Some of the older ones were like the, you'd have like the Ren and Stimpy's and those ones.
Joey wants to give you Baker Mayfield.
What? I don't want Mayfield. Actually, I don't even know. I'm curious, man. Zach, you're saying it's not going to allow it's not allowing you to follow me on Facebook? I don't even know, man. Shadow bans. Zach here said that he's trying to follow.
You pissed off Zuckerberg again?
Apparently. What can you do? Yeah, if you guys share, go ahead and put hashtag. What are you using? People's Convoy? Freedom Convoy?
People's Convoy, I think. Convoy.
Yeah. Feel free to throw in the hashtag People's Convoy, Vicky, or anyone else like you're doing right there. If you guys are sharing, and that's on First Responder as well. If you guys share the stream out, make sure to put it up and throw some hashtags in there as well. And oh shoot, what did I do?
Break them.
There it is. I accidentally tapped the button. Oh, you guys know. Look at you go, dog.
Joe Darkwing Duck is epic.
Oh, Tara, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, my sister is much smarter than me. She's one of the smartest people I've ever met, actually, which is disturbing because her husband is just as smart, which means her little offspring tyrant children are like these super amalgamation geniuses that are like too smart for their own good. So since I have no children, I'm just gonna have to claim them as my a continuation of our bloodline. So yeah, I would say my kids are pretty smart. What can you do? So, well, thank you, Mary Lou. Appreciate that. First responder is gorgeous, says Tara.
You gave me in trouble. I'm happily married.
You're not wrong. Doesn't stop him from being a very handsome man. But you're not wrong. Is this your lady right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Irene. These guys, like, oh, we got a reason to take a break.
I think today we're gonna go downtown DC.
Yeah.
And check out DC once again, where I head over to see how much security is going on at the White House, at Capitol Hill. They're gonna do their daily lap and start coming back this way. So I'm curious to see what DC looks like again.
Yeah. I like the my family went in there and was like, all right, fine, we'll go ahead and talk about it. We'll get in on it. G.I. Joe. Oh, there you go. That's the one too. Remember G.I. Joe?
G.I. Joe. Transformers, yeah.
That's before your time.
Power Rangers was my time.
What?
I think the first episode.
Those hop around fruitcakes?
Power Rangers, not the newer stuff. The first episode of Power Rangers, I was in first grade. I used to run home from school. That and
Digimon. Everybody's into that nowadays. The whole Pokemons and all that. Everyone's trying to find Pokeballs and falling into lakes and dropping off buildings and stuff. My cousin, man, we were trying to drive home one day and it took us an extra, it took us forever. And I'm like, dude, why is this taking so long? He's like, oh, I'm trying to catch a Pokeball or whatever he was doing. I'm like, what? And we were driving back to Bellevue where we lived at the time. I'm like, wait, Pokeball, what are you talking about, man? Like, are you having a stroke? And dude, we were like a half hour out of the way because he's like, no, it's this whatever Zargon or whatever. I don't have a clue what they're called. But I was like, if you don't drive this car home immediately, I'm going to choke you out behind the wheel immediately. So this is where we go too wide, right here?
No, too wide's over. The problem is the Beltway is about 40 minutes away from the staging area. Or even more than that, about 50 minutes away just to get to the Beltway. Going to drive on these bike lanes like last time, right?
Ooh, were you driving in bike lanes?
Now somebody came up to me saying that I was driving on bike lanes. No CB chatter. We're not near the truckers. Well, we are near some of the truckers, but
are these truckers even with the convoy? These are the guys that came out later, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, these are the last ones coming out.
And then 33.
What's your handle? Do you have a handle?
Nope.
What? We got to get handles, bro.
What's your handle?
I don't have one, man. I've never used a CB. Hey, people on my chat, what do you think our handle should be? I watch the troll rolls in off of it's gonna be like, oh, I got a handle for you. I think I'm gonna go with Snossages.
Breaker 1.
Breaker 1. Breaker 2. This is Snossages coming in. NASA. You know NASA. They own space. You know, if you have cable, you gotta send it to NASA, and then they send it back to you. Your cable package. Darkwing. Yeah.
See if we have any.
Bobcat.
We'll turn out the police scanner. See if we get any police scanner action.
Yeah, you know, I need a hotspot into my other phone, or I need to just go ahead and set my phone up, man, because I've been, like I said, Soros didn't pay my phone bill. Dick. I gotta pay it myself. Nah, I just decided I was paying way too much for my second phone. All right.
Yeah, phone bills are expensive.
No joke, dude. Taco Joe handle?
Yeah, Taco Joe. Yeah, that's my handle.
Oh, you guys, so you do have a handle, man. All right.
Taco Joe.
How many miles have we driven?
A lot.
Chatterbox. Oh, there we go. Chattanooga Chatterbox coming at you.
When I left home, I had I was like 100 and I probably put over 4,000 miles into the vehicle already.
How many?
4,000.
4,000. So Joe's into this about 4,000 miles right now. I'm into this about 14 miles. That's not. I mean, I drove across Washington and then had to drive back to Seattle and then flew out. A lot going on. So I was able to meet up with the convoy out here.
Sorry, I gotta mute that real quick.
Wow, that's a beautiful song.
Well, I mean, if you want to get demonetized, go for it.
That's true. I can't tell if it's shaking me. I don't know. These overpass are crazy. Honestly, Joe here keep freedom rolling, man. Yeah, he got you. I think Joe's getting your messages. I think he's driving though, so.
What are we doing?
Hey Shama, were you able to put in a note with the House or the Senate or whomever to see about getting us in on that meeting? And that would be you okay putting your last name on there?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be Joe Felix, Josue,
Josue Felix.
Josue, Josue Felix, and then myself obviously, and get us in there. That'd be great. I know you're great at doing that kind of stuff, Sham. So if you can make that happen, that'd be great. For the 1 o'clock meeting, which will be an hour and a half from now, Eastern Standard Time. So your Streamlabs is down right now?
No.
This is just your Twitch, right?
It's Twitch. It just.
Why does it show your Streamlabs?
You can only show one of it.
Okay, so you're in Streamlabs on Twitch, and then you're in Streamlabs on all of them, right? You're using Streamlabs.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Taco Friday, Joe. Yeah.
Taco.
So right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna catch up to this convoy, get ahead of it, and figure it out.
Yeah. Lonnie Farley, you got a story? Yeah, I'd love a story. You want a story?
Oh yeah.
Lonnie, what's the story, man? Hey, who's that over there? Barbo Teve. Have a great day. Thanks for joining us. Who you got? Breeze over on Twitch says Bakersfield may be a joke to some, but Joe isn't. That's what's up. There's been a handful of good things that come out of Baco. Joe's definitely one of them. I'll tell you that, guys. So Walmart was handing out masks yesterday. Okay. There's the setup, Lonnie. We're listening. We're listening. Back to so I wonder why Twitch is the only one that's lagging on it.
It's just. I don't know.
Huh. Interesting. How do you say interesting or interesting? Interesting. Interesting.
Depends on the moment.
Yeah, I heard that. Okay, I don't.
Interesting.
Interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. I think if you just say it by itself, it's you gotta enunciate. Interesting. Yes. State patrol in the middle of the highway.
Sitting there.
Keeping tabs. Walmart in Aberdeen is always leaving. They asked if I wanted one. I said it's over. Mandates are going away. Sorry, Lonnie, I looked away for a second. So what happened? At Walmart after they asked you for a mask in Aberdeen, you said as you were leaving, they asked if you wanted one. Oh, you said it's over. Mandates are going away. Then what happened? You got me hooked, man. You got me. I'm enthralled. I want to know. I need to know. Cali's a trip, man. They definitely are mandated everywhere. Yeah, Lori, Devereaux, another streamer over here.
Supposed to be a white male, salt and pepper beard, that black and gray jacket on. Because it's also stainless steel blue logo. They also have a backpack.
Where is this truck?
I don't know what's going on with my face. Even that's the second person that said that. They tried to follow me. Zachariah Peters, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know why I won't let you follow me. Are you going to CJTV Media? I'll tell you what, if you can't follow me on CJTV Media, go ahead and go over to just CJ Halliburton. That's CJ, C.J. Halliburton, HALLIBURTON. Try to follow me there, and we'll go from, see if I can't do it there. My handle should be Undercover Fed. I got it. I don't want to be undercover anymore, man. I just want to be overtly fed. Ted the Fed, how about that? Or Fedornovsky, or that's Fedornovsky.
Right behind Sasnak. Alright.
People's Convoy, Freedom 1 with the X-ray and the hammer lane, moving up into position. Everybody's looking good.
Man, look what they talk, man. It's so like smooth. They're like, you know, they got it. Everyone's looking good. Move it up into position. How about the Rona Bona? The macarona?
So we're finally here catching up to the convoy right now.
Only in Ireland, yeah, they cut holes in the masks to smoke. Just smoke through the mask. It's all
You know, further west of Oz, if there's any more coming. There was a big break in traffic. I didn't know if they stopped, but they finally came around the turn down here. All the truck facilities are here now.
Yeah, Zachariah, CJ's on Twitch too. You can go just CJTV. It's all one word. CJTV space media.
Alright, People's Convoy, this is the X-ray, and I'm motivated to see you out on the road today with these big, beautiful trucks. Come on for Freedom 1.
Thanks, Zachariah. I appreciate it.
Come on, driver. Stay motivated there, Mr. Pearson. Good on you. Good on you, Captain.
So.
Hey, welcome. Glad you're here with us. Hey, there's nowhere I'd rather be than with my brothers and sisters on the People's Convoy going to do victory laps to the White House. Come on.
That's right. About a 3 mile gap between the cars and the
That's on the police scanner right there. Yeah. So the police scanner's even reporting on it. So the guy you just heard is X-ray. He's hey, Lonnie, thank you for sharing that, man. I appreciate it.
He's the main director for traffic director for the convoy. And what just came over the scanners right now was the local law enforcement stating that there's a 3 mile gap. You heard that right. A 3 mile gap between the trucks and the vehicles. So I'm assuming the vehicles are flying down there because there shouldn't be a 3 mile gap from the truckers.
Well, they said the cruising speed should be like 20 miles per hour, right?
No, 55 miles per hour.
They said the max speed is the lowest speed is not
the minimum
speed.
Is the max speed.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
That's what they said. The minimum is the max speed. Gotcha.
So they want everybody to go 55 miles per hour.
On Twitch, man. Thank you guys for the bits on Twitch. Big shout out to Joe's squad over there as well at First Responders with us, the bits and the super chats.
Only X-ray. I see you loud and clear.
And we're gonna get you hearts, man. You'll love hearts.
You on the flip side, we're gonna move up on into position, brother.
Yeah, stars are
Hammer
good.
down, brother. That great monster's looking good right there, looking good.
21 correct. I'll walk like I advised. I'll follow it down.
Big money
The
grenade. I don't
270.
know why though.
So then I have officers following the convoy down, not escorting, but following the convoy at the moment. They're just
The
making
trucks
sure.
are moving about the same speed as the first section when you were here.
So, anyone in the comments, can we confirm that it's the senator from Alaska that we're meeting with today?
The senator from Alaska has
It
been
is?
confirmed.
Okay, so it is confirmed it's the senator from Alaska. All right.
They're meeting.
That'll be who we're meeting with today, who's being met with today. If we can get in on that, that would be amazing. So, yeah. So like I said, Sham, if you're able to make that happen, that would be right in your wheelhouse because you're a mad scientist when it comes to dissecting the government. So, and you guys, if you're on,
another metal object in the middle lane.
so if you're on CJTV, you guys, Dan Sullivan, there you go. If you're on CJTV and you want to watch like the windshield view as well as in cab before we go back and forth, you know what I mean? Because I'm going to be doing both. Definitely go over to First Responder Media. Is it First Media, right? First Responder Media. Dude, I was so bad when I was down in Bakersfield trying to get all, because everyone gave me all their handles at the same time, or all their, their monikers, and I was like, I can't keep up with them. But yeah, First Responder Media, and then you can see the continual windshield view, like what's happening in front of us, and then so if we're here and you want to see what's going on out there. Also, yeah, State Patrol has been on like basically every like pullout.
Yeah, and it's been the same way since we left Adelanto, California. We had so many state patrols. A lot of the states were escorting the convoy out. Here in Merlin, they did that the first couple of days, but they're so many days already that they're not getting that escort from officers. They're just here to just to make sure everything's running smooth.
What was the state that you would say you got the most flack in? Was there anyone that was like they were just being tools?
No.
All the states were being pretty cool. I mean, as far as the law enforcement.
Bring it down a little bit.
All the states, law enforcements were helping the convoy get through. I mean, Oklahoma was probably the biggest one because Oklahoma, they got a police escort from the state line to state line.
That's super cool, man. It's wild to see every overpass here as well. Same thing.
Yeah.
Every overpass. I was telling everybody, like, that was Washington as well. Every overpass, except for one that counted, had people on it that were out waving flags and showing support. And, yeah, super cool. Yeah, Zachariah, I am on YouTube as well. Same thing, CJTV Media.
Greta, how's it going? Thank you for those prayers.
Speaking of prayers, man, did you see the prayer truck? Like the
one that has the American flag and
yeah, dude. So James, man, if you guys saw that, I'll grab that card again. He gave me the latest card about airbrushing. Bro, that was, and he showed me some videos of her actually like airbrushing, like the murals that she was doing. That was amazing.
Oh, you're looking good over there, brother. Old boy's looking good. Thank you, X-ray. Hammer down. Hammer down.
What up, Bunny? What is happening?
It's my great honor and privilege to be riding here with Freedom 1 in the windmill. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all as I come by in the hammer lane. Amen, brother.
Good to see you both. Yeah, that's Joe. Hey, I knew a guy. He was like, "What's up? I'm Joe." I was like, "How you doing?" He said, "It's right here in my belt buckle." Hey, Joe. Yeah, actually, you know what? I don't mind. Do you mind if I address one of your comments over here? Where what did you do to these people? Terry, yeah, so Jeff Reynolds asked, can I explain why people think
It looks like that last one with the escort vehicles passing 17 now. There's still a large amount of traffic, but I believe that's the end of it, according to the online.
According to the online.
Russian spy, I like that.
Thank you.
Jawohl. That's German. Das Vidame.
I'll be behind him eastbound all about having issues.
Iron Eagle. So the Fed thing started way back when I first started streaming because I look like this. I'm a 250-pound, 6-foot white guy that was very gregarious and outgoing, and I'd always walk around with a mic. When I first started streaming, I had a microphone, so I was always out interviewing people as we were walking through the Occupy protest in Seattle, and that was where people were really kind of like, we don't know who this guy is. Maybe he's a Fed, maybe he's a cop, maybe he's undercover, maybe he's this, and then that lingered amongst the Tiefers, like kind of like the left, not the left. I don't like saying the left. Kind of like the that protest community was kind of like, well, maybe he's a Fed, and which emphatically isn't true. But beyond all that, so yeah, it just came down because they didn't understand why I was out there so much. And most people, when they're doing streams, you don't see the stream, you don't see them. You know what I mean? And I think that maybe it's just the way I stream. I don't know. I couldn't tell you exactly why people would assume that I was a Fed. I think it's because they don't have anything else to call me. I'm either a Fed to some people, or I'm Antifa to others. You know what I mean? Or to those that actually, have common sense. They know that I'm just CJ. You know what I mean? So I'm just a curious dude. To me, man, you guys want to hear the blunt facts of it too. Like people are like, he's a Fed, he's a cop, whatever. Actually, I'm a recovered 8-year drug addict and 2-time felon. That, like I was telling you last night, that had to rebuild my entire life. I can't even join the National Guard because I'm not allowed to own a firearm. And that was a humble moment that I had to take, telling people that, because I was really afraid of that before. Oh yeah, and the Proud Boy too. That's the other thing, because I filmed the Proud Boys. So, yeah, throwaway, you're welcome. Man, if it weren't for me, Antifa would be dead, you know what I mean? So for me, this whole thing became about figuring out life, man. And I had to ask a lot of questions and be humble about it, let people in. But yeah, so been 4 years, a little over 4 years sober, and definitely living my best life. So I couldn't be a Fed, just to be very clear, or a cop, or any of those other crazy things people want to think. I suppose the Antifa thing I could still be if Antifa actually was cool with me, but they don't like the fact that I support our country, and I support freedom, I support liberty, and I support the American way, and the beautiful nature of our country. I stand behind our forefathers, and I absolutely will rep for everybody and bleed red, white, and blue. And so that's what happened. They didn't like me, and then it was just because I didn't pick a side. So everyone was like, they got to this point where they were like, well, if he's not on our side, then he must be on their side. And then they were like, well, if he's not on our side, he must be on their side. And what no one wanted to accept was, I'm not on anyone's side, man. I'm me. I'm going to stand up for me and mine and my beliefs, but unless I signed a release form, you know what I mean, and I'm playing in a 4-year, like a soccer event or a football event, like, I don't have a team per se, you know what I mean? I'm Team America, if you will. Like, yeah. But, so that was where that nonsense came in. And then some people are just kind of ignorant. They kind of want to, like, ride that because it's fun to say. You know what I mean? Coming around to Monterey. But if anything, you guys, just tell you, I'm a cyborg alien from a foreign land, far, far away in a galaxy you've never been to. And I'm here to infiltrate all people, man.
Yeah, get around if it'll slow you down up the hill here. Not very good. You got a very big motor.
But yeah, my biggest goal actually is not as a Fed, but as an alien, is to infiltrate this convoy in hopes that I can dismantle it from the inside. That's my goal, actually. So far, so good. I've collectively taken what's a very public event and disseminated it to dust. So that's the last thing I said. I know you're probably doing anything you can talk about. You signed up for this. Anyway, so here we are. Cyborgs Unite. You got that right.
1149.
Oh man. What up? What up, first responders squad? This is a good angle for you right now.
It's good.
It's good. Need some like glue, some tacky stuff right here.
649 Bravo 150.
Man, I need to get this phone back on, man. CJ's gonna I can't, man. It's funny, I haven't looked at anyone else's chat in a while, so I apologize. I'm engaging with people that, like, it's funny because
780 by 21.
anyone who's been following me for the last couple of years knows better. You know what I mean? But it's whatever.
X-ray? I do not know. I hear X-ray on the CB chatter, but do not know if he's riding behind us or if he came along. X-ray usually stays back at the speedway getting stuff ready for when they come back. Do not know if he's here with us.
Good to have you, X-ray.
So, Joe, tell us about yourself, man. What's your story? Some people in my feed want to know.
My story?
They want to know about you.
Tired. Been 16, 17 days.
Oh, I mean, give us your backstory. Tell us more about you, man. Who are you? You're a family man. You got a wife.
Wife, two girls.
So tell us about them.
Full-time student right now.
Oh, nice, man. What are you going to school? What are you going to school for?
Business administration. Stream out of Bakersfield, California. Usually follow the police scanners around. We do cover, well, not we, I do. I cover, and my team, behind scenes cover structure fires, traffic collisions, shootings, failure to yields, also known as cop chases.
Failure to yields, I was going to say that. Does everyone, when I was filming that down with you guys, when I was down there in Baco, I was like, why do people care about a failure to yield? Like, it's just a yield sign. I'm like, no, yield is like failure to stop for the police. Is what so that turns into a police chase.
It's a police chase, and that's where the most adrenaline comes from. I
mean, you are not wrong.
It's an adrenaline.
I'll tell you
call yourself an adrenaline
in this trucking industry that I felt like I've had a lot more brothers than I've had enemies. 10-4.
10-4 on that one, buddy. Good buddy. Fed or not here. Well, can confirm.
I'm not liking this way where the vehicles are in front today.
You don't like it?
No. Because right now we're in the pass of the trucks, and I don't know, it's a different vibe today.
You're not digging it, huh?
Looks like we've actually got pretty much back together. Looks like the back portion's doing pretty good.
I'm gonna try to get my rig set up better here so it's not bouncing. Yeah, but Bonnie, man, you got to keep pushing. Yeah, I mean, he just got out of fourth time. Sometimes fourth time's a charm, you know what I mean? Sometimes that's what it takes. He'll get there though, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta dance with your demons a little more than others, you know what I mean? So sometimes that fight takes some time. I know my mom, she didn't give up on me, and she easily could have, but that was a big deal because I got to a point where anybody would have given up on me. You know, like you couldn't tell me anything. I was above and beyond it. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm doing fine. Nothing could have been further from the truth. So. People in your feed are pretty typical. Like, they're not used to people talking so much, right?
Sometimes no. It's.
I tell people, like, why is this guy talking so much? They're like, is he nervous? Why is he talking so much? So like, any one of my feeds, like, why are you being so quiet?
Well, a lot of the times I stay quiet due to the fact that I can't read too much of the chat, especially when we're running traffic like this. It's kind of hard to look over there and.
Split, the convoy is moving over one lane to the right. Keep an eye out for the forwarders.
So I'm gonna try to mount this, guys, and appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Don't forget we back the Blue Accord. Everybody knows that we back support our first responders 150% at First Responders Media. We do back the blue.
B38, did you guys are on 270 now?
So you guys are just gonna have to see the view of the ceiling for a minute. I'll be back. I'm just gotta get this hooked up, so bear with me for a minute. Anyone on my feed here? Awesome view. I mean, yeah, maybe not this view, but that view is great. But just give me a second, guys. I'll get you set back up. Yeah, Candy. You know, a lot of people that are out here with these truckers weren't planning on being here. They just like saw the convoy and they were like, all right, I'll join these guys. And off they went, and here they are. So it's pretty cool to see that there's a lot of people were curious and didn't know what this was all about, what the convoy was all about, and then they just showed up and they're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I got to be a part of this. So yeah, it's pretty powerful. Maybe like this. See, then I'd have to. This is going to be interesting. Is that what I'm talking? Interesting.
Oh, setting that up?
Yeah, I'll probably do it like this. I got to figure out the best way to do this because it's just interesting. Man, I can't say the word anymore now, man. I totally screwed myself on the word interesting. Interesting. Either way. See, it was going to be like this, would be the mount, but then you wouldn't be able to see. I guess I could do it like that and then side view it, but it's kind of meant like this. Issue being that unless I do it like that, I suppose I can do that. No, because then it won't be. Math is hard. See this nonsense. This nonsense over here.
Got to go. Save 15% by calling.
Convoy's moving left one lane when it's safe after the split.
That dude's out just advertising. He's like, yep. Oh shoot, don't lose that.
I almost felt like I didn't sleep enough last night. I feel tired today.
Really?
I do.
That's kind of a, you know what, you're just wore out, dude. Like, you've been doing the same thing every day over and over and over again, so.
Roller 30 police measure, the front has made it over County.
I think it's kind of to be expected, you know. Alright. West Virginia.
Excuse me.
Alright, so if I do this. I'd have to. Maybe I'll do it like this. We'll see how this works. Maybe. That's how I break your window. Come on. Do you find yourself talking in trucker talk?
No.
Because I think I would. Get along, little buddy. I'd get stuck saying that kind of stuff all the time. Who are you talking to? You on a CB radio? That's good. That's a 10-9er right there. 10-9er. So maybe this will work. We're about to find it. Sorry, man. It's a party now. Oh, sorry, guys. So people want to know more about you. Like, how old are your kids? How'd you get this? Yeah, how'd you get into streaming?
I don't want to put my kids' ages out there, but I do have 2 girls.
How'd you get into streaming?
I get into streaming?
Yeah.
I became I used to be a gamer. I used to stream. What the heck is doing this on the CB, man? I used to stream a whole bunch of Madden on Twitch and started doing this IRL in real life. For those of you that do not know what IRL stands for, in real life streaming, and now we're out here. I've been chasing the police cannons for almost a year. May will be a whole year, and decided to come and cover the People's Convoy. Here we are, day 18 for me, 17 on the screen, but I did cover the meetup, which was the day before pre-day 1. So this is the 18th day for me covering the People's Convoy. We are out here bringing you guys live footage, unbiased as always. Just letting you guys see what's happening at the convoy, and you guys make the decision. That's my whole main purpose of this, for you guys to see what is truly happening out here, and you guys decide for yourself.
Absolutely, dude. Well said. What do you are you ready to stay the course till the bitter end, or?
Everybody's that's the $1 million question right now. How much longer? I mean, like I stated earlier, I eventually have to go home, and if I have to come back, fly back in, I'll fly back in to cover the rest of it. I do not know how many more of this laps are they gonna do.
Yeah.
I mean, this laps could go on for weeks, months. I'm not willing to come out here for weeks, just covering laps around the Beltway.
Sure.
I mean, if they move closer to DC and start, the politicians do not start meeting their demands, then they're gonna have to move a little bit closer to DC.
Yep.
Then I'll come back and cover that. But to the point right now where it's probably gets old for you, the viewers too. I mean, showing you guys a lap around the Beltway every day. I mean, at some point, you guys are gonna not want to watch. Speak up, because you guys are quick to put words in my mouth. I'm not saying this laps ain't doing nothing. I'm saying my coverage of coming around here on a daily basis. At one point, I'm gonna have to go home, reunite with my family, and if it wants to get closer up here, I'll fly back out here and continue covering it.
Wait, you actually plan on seeing your family? You're a crazy man.
You're right.
All right, Lonnie. We'll catch you later, man. You guys have to bear with my camera angle for a minute while I figure out my this silly contraption here. See if I can't get this to work for me. Okay, well, there we go. So, okay, that might work. What's up?
There's meetings going on in DC. I would love to take you guys to DC and cover what's going on in DC, but it makes it kind of hard for us to go to DC and cover it if they're not giving us the live streamers information,
which they should be,
of what's at what time they're gonna meet, what time we should be there.
So you guys get clear. Let's get out here and get around these people. Get around back up. You need to get around that white flatbed.
So he is extremely slow back there.
I'm saying for me as media.
Do you have to remind people that you're a media channel? So like are people kind of tripped out that you're not covering like police scanners and things like that right now, or have people been pretty understanding and accepting of the fact that you're a media channel, that you can there's more to what you cover than just
just police calls. It must be getting expensive. It is really expensive staying out here. Very expensive.
Joe's Facebook viewers are coming back. Oh, to address what people are asking about me dismantling the convoy. I was responding to a troll, so yeah, that's nothing to do with nothing.
We gotta be very careful what we say on. Yeah. People take it
way too serious.
No, not way too serious. People take it out of line, and
I joke around a lot. People are like, "What?" Hopefully that works better.
Watch yourselves, guys. 28, get on, right? We brake checking.
Family suit. What I need is a better stupid.
Joe O'Brien told you all to come with them. No. I've asked several times what times are the meetings. Nobody has information to reach live streamers, and that's something that we addressed last night, where all the live streamers had dinner last night on how limited information we're getting. I was talking to Order Express last night, and Order Express said that he was just lucky to be there on the spot.
Yeah.
He seen the bus pull away, and he pulled away with the bus, but none of us are getting information of what time to show up. I mean, if we do get information to show up, it's like 15 minutes before their meeting starts.
Which, I think that what's odd to me is that they haven't made announcements in the morning. Like, they haven't gathered all the resources of who's filming, who's live, because we're the media for the convoy. Mm-hmm. Like, you'd imagine that they would want to be like, hey, we're going to post a sign, share these out, get the word. As a matter, you know what? I'm going to talk to people today. We'll put that up for dinner. People can take a screenshot of it, and I'll try to gather everybody. So, hey, if you guys want to email me, CJ at cjtv.live, all the streamers that you know of that are out here right now doing the convoy, what we can do is put together like an actual, like a streamer list, and then we'll post that somewhere, and hopefully we can get the convoy to put it out there so we can share it with as many people as possible. Their personal networks is what I'm saying. Not just them, but all the people that they know.
ETA to the Beltway, another 15-20 minutes.
They got hung up back there at the 28, get on.
Are Trucker G and Miss G, are they together? Are they a couple?
Yeah.
Oh, so they ride in the truck together?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice.
We are, what are you doing? Oh, we got a CB drill out there. We got a CB drill. That's better than TikTok drill. We can come right up here.
Let's see if I can make this work. Alright. Yeah. What's up, guys? Apologize for all the shakiness on my side over here. I'm trying to get my stupid my mount pumped to work here. I kind of showed up underprepared because I wasn't sure I wasn't gonna stay the night out here, but that worked out. So here we are, and now I'm trying to make do with what I got. So we're getting there though. I'm MacGyvering the crap out of this thing.
For real. Thank you so much for that super chat.
Look at that. Okay. It's working. Yeah, all right. We can just give this a little twist. We want to get Joe on screen. There's Hefe. There you go. Look at that. We're in there, Joe. We're in there. So what do you say, we're about 15, 20 out?
15, 20 out from the Beltway. I think we're gonna do the lap and head back to the thing. I don't think I'm gonna go to DC.
No?
It's a Friday. I don't know.
If we get to if we can make the meeting. So
Well,
hey,
the
Shema,
problem is we're not gonna get clearance in the meeting. That's the problem.
we might be able to. We got a lot of people working on it.
Not if they're at Capitol Hill. To get clearance to that, it's not a 1 day, couple of hours thing.
I mean, for media, I think it might be, because I was talking to Ford, and he was like, dude, he literally just sent a tweet to one of the senator's offices, and they were like, yeah, we got you, no problem. Or we could just show up and be like, hey, man.
The problem is we'll know where they're having the meeting. They released the information at 1 p.m. meeting, but I know the other day they took a train to the Capitol Hill, and that's the way they got access to it.
They parked, well, they were in their trucks, though, right?
And
so
then
they weren't allowed to take the trucks in. We can drive in, though. I would think, you know what I mean?
Good job, man. Good job. What a big waste of money. What a big waste of money. Good job.
Follow your mind, Joe. Real time says you should follow your mind. Nah, you guys haven't really been watching a lot of the streams that have been cracking off lately. We've been, surprising enough, as it is, I have to work full time because streaming doesn't pay all the bills all the time, does it, Joe? Well, actually, it might be. Are you doing first responder media full time?
I am. I mean, I put about 60 hours, 70 hours of work just on first responder, and that's not counting the live. A lot of the hours that go behind the scenes to making it happen here. Right now, right here, I'm pulling 13-hour days.
Yeah.
14-hour days here. So been doing it for 7 days a week. So that's what 70 times 7 times 10, 70, 28, about 98 hours a week right now.
Dang, man.
Just it's a dope. Not only that, but having to get back and do some schoolwork.
That's wild, dude. You really put in the time. So you're putting, so full time, yeah. So he's full time in it right now with the stream, and then you got school too. So you're putting in a lot of hours, man.
Yep.
Man, this bouncing this is driving me nuts.
That's why.
So someone asked what I thought the convoy may be like and your impression of it now. Actually, Joe, what do you think, man?
Like I keep telling everybody, I'm not here to express my personal opinions on the convoy. I'm here to show the viewers what's happening in the convoy. My opinions mean nothing.
But what did you expect, like when you set off though? This is like, have you covered many Patriot events or things like this?
I'm not here to cover. How can I say it? I'm just here to show the world what's going on. I'm not here to put a view on what's happening, and that's what I keep doing every day. I'm here as unbiased. My opinions mean nothing and shouldn't be nothing. When you guys watch mainstream media, you guys should watch what's happening, the clips, not what they're saying. I mean, it's so easy to get caught up. Whatever station you're watching, CNN, Fox News, Newsmax, whatever station you're watching, make your own facts. I think that's the major problem we're having in the United States, not only in the United States, around the world. It's agenda pushed, media pushing agendas. So that's all I gotta say. I'm here just showing the world what's going on. I mean, some people might get offended because I say there's 20 cars that came out today. Oh, you're making it seem like the convoy's not. Some people might get offended because I count 500 cars. Oh, you're making it seem bigger than what it is. No, I'm just here to report what's happening in the convoy. It's for you guys to decide. Well, you guys want to decide if it's a small convoy, that's on you. If you want to decide it's a big convoy, that's on you. I'm just here doing an unbiased job.
Sure. Respect. But curious though, like, what did you expect? Like when you set out, like
nothing.
Is this
no expectations?
Is this bigger than you thought it would be, or smaller?
I got my camera, and it can't be bigger, it can't be smaller because I didn't put no expectations.
There was no point that you were surprised at all.
No, I'm just here covering it day by day. I mean, when I decided to come out and cover this, I was like, oh, there's gonna be 10,000 trucks. I'm disappointed now. No, I'm not disappointed because I never put that in my mind. I'm here, I just grab the camera, I hit go live, and bring you guys what's happening.
Sure. And what's happening right now is we're heading to the Beltway, which is the freeway that surrounds Washington, D.C., downtown, from Hagerstown, Maryland, from the Speedway, where the People's Convoy, the Freedom Convoy, North American Convoy, Northeastern Convoy, whatever you want to call it, they've all converged, and that's where they're holding up as their campground, the staging ground for the kickoff. And it's a daily drive around. It's a daily drive around the Capitol, the Beltway.
Look who's behind us. Had Julius and Oreo.
Is that what it is? They're making big moves.
What's up, brothers? I'll tell you something. I got a chance to have dinner with a lot of these people last night, a lot of the streamers. Julius, guy, is a real good guy.
I haven't got a chance to talk to him, man.
He's a very humble person. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just give me a good vibe off the bat.
That's cool. For whatever reason, we haven't had a chance to talk. I really didn't see a lot of streamers till last night, like right before the meeting when everyone came out. Then I started.
There's a whole bunch of streamers there last.
Well, everyone was out on the
loop.
Yeah, so I was there, volunteering.
You estimate how many streamers went out and had dinner last night?
Well, last night there was at least 8, and then there was coming and going. So we had 8 people at the table at one point. And those are just the ones that were kind of word of mouth invites. There was other people that were out there that I didn't see at the meal. So it was good. So why did I start out the convoy and stopped and made? Because I had to handle some stuff, man. Originally, I was going to fly out to DC on the 1st and meet up with Kyle Sefcik, who was running for governor of Maryland, who was helping organize some of the convoys out of California. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. He still put on the presentation. A really rousing speech. You guys want to check that out? You can see it on my Facebook or YouTube. Kyle Sefcik addressing. He had these short videos that he put out that were kind of like calling out the president, calling out the people. And really, I saw it. I was like, man, this guy's legit. So I reached out to him online. I was like, all right, I'm going to get out to DC on the 1st. And then there was traffic accidents on the way to the airport. Unfortunately, I missed my plane. And then, as fate would have it, it was non-refundable tickets. And the tickets that were going out the next day and day after were way too expensive. So I had to give it a little bit of time before I could head back out again. So in the interim, there was the drive. The next day, I think, was when the drive from the Northwest in Seattle was heading out to DC, the Northwest Convoy to DC. So I hopped in with them for a day, and the ride that I had, Jason, who is a Bard's Eye News, was going there and back. So rode out, sent him off, and then headed back to Seattle. Took care of my dog, took care of my business, and then hopped the plane out here to DC. So, and here we are. Hey CJ, it doesn't look like they have campers. They're like I-5 in Washington State. What are you talking about? Hey, it doesn't look like they have campers. Yeah, there's lots of campers, like RVs. Is that what you're talking about, like in the Convoy? So, what are your thoughts on the Convoy? Why are you here? Jimmy, I mean, I really do echo a lot of what Hefe just said, which is that I'm a huge advocate for elevating voices. So if you watch my feed, you'll see that I do a lot of interviews, but for the same ideal purpose is to showcase what's happening in our country, in the world really, that you're not able to see on mainstream media. And if you are seeing it on mainstream media, you're probably getting a narrated view that's coming from a filtration system that's BS. So the best we can do as live streamers, and I encourage everybody to stream, pick up a camera, turn it on, so we can have as many eyes and angles on any event as possible. And the Convoy, this is a big deal, man. These guys, I mean, if you guys watch what happened in Canada, that was a big deal. Everything that went to Ottawa was a huge deal. So, and so I was like, hey man, I would have loved to have gotten to Canada, but as I mentioned before, I'm not allowed into Canada because I have a criminal record. So that's how that worked out. I don't mind saying that, but I'm sure your viewers are like, oh no, who is this guy? He's gonna rob you and leave you on the side of the road, Joe. That won't happen because Joe's driving, so he's got to get us to and from. But yeah, came out to the Convoy here, and a lot of people were asking about getting coverage in the Convoy. So as per the request of the viewers, I hopped out, came out.
How fast am I going right now? 65 miles per hour at the moment. There's a big gap. That's why I'm not feeling it today. I think the decision, this is just my personal opinion, please do not run back. Joe saying the Convoys was crazy today. I think the decision for them to send the cars ahead was probably not the best decision, just due to the fact that the cars are flying out there. I'm doing 65 miles per hour. I've left the first truck in the Convoy way back there, and I still can't catch up to the last vehicle from the Convoy.
You think they would have sandwiched them? Maybe put a couple semis up front.
Absolutely.
Like the lead semis, and then done all the four-wheelers, and then maybe the Bobcats, or the Bobtails, whatever they are, or something like that. Then they had somebody that's they could have blockaded the front end with the two semis and slowed everybody down.
Absolutely.
That would have made more sense. You're right.
So I'm even considering not doing the whole lap and going back and covering the people.
Yeah.
I want to do something like you did yesterday.
Just talk to everybody back there?
Talk to everybody back there.
There's a lot of cool people back at the Convoy campground. And just to be clear, you guys that are watching if you're either one of the channels, so I'm live on my show right now, just like Joe's live on his on First Responder Media. So when people are like, why do you keep asking the questions twice, or why do you do this, it's because Joe's driving, so I'm having a chance to kind of look at his comments more so than he probably does, but he's pretty attentive to you viewers, which is awesome, and I'm trying to maintain mine as well. So there you go. So I'm engaging with my viewing audience as well. So. At Fubar, are you not watching the screen? What's going on here?
Oh no, that's the way it stays. Sometimes it does that weird.
Well, but it's still going though, right? It says it's still live, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Was it just the reception? Is that what's going on?
No, it's the reception here.
Oh, okay.
It's weird sometimes to tell, but exactly.
You know what's crazy? It's Streamlabs. Like a lot of times when I'm on Streamlabs and it's being a real pain, like when it has like signal degradation, I'll just go straight to like Facebook and then have like one of your mods share it to YouTube. If you have like Streamlabs is great. StreamYard, I mean, because you can have like your wife or somebody, one of your mods maybe, like you can go live to just one channel, and then you can get the reception, and once that goes live, they can pull that up into a screen share of your feed and just put that into the studio and then share it out to all your other platforms.
Yeah.
which is what I've had to do many times because it gets bad. You know how it gets. Reception and all.
Good morning, Chrissy. Let's do this. On the flip back, go back.
What's up? Need me to do something?
No. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to Hagerstown.
Right now? Why is that?
Well, I wanted to cover the convoy.
Well, let's touch base with someone and find out where the convoy is at.
Well, they're all split up. Oh, all the vehicles are up there. The other.
Where's up there though?
I don't know. I'm doing 65 miles per hour and I can't catch up to the vehicles.
Let's hit up. You hit up Oreo and see if he knows. They might know where.
Well, they're speeding up there, so that's what I'm saying. And then we have no information to go to the meeting in downtown.
So hey, in the comments here, Shama, are you able to tell me what the scoop is on the meeting? Did we get something sent in? Are we cleared? What's going on there? Because if so, we could head straight to the meeting and try to get in on that. We should just do that. Just head straight to the meeting and we get in.
Well, the problem is we'll know where the meeting's happening. That's the problem. I mean, we'll know the meeting's happening at the senator because the senator's office are not at Capitol Hill. They have a whole different direction of offices.
Let's hit on the CB then. Check it out. We can ask them.
Oh, the CB can talk. I can't talk.
No, you can't talk. Okay, what are they saying? What if we okay.
Radar check. So that, I mean, what is there to cover over here if the trucks are way back there, the vehicles are way out there?
I wonder how far back the trucks are. If we could get a 20, get 20, good buddy, like where they're at, we could look at it on a map and see how far back they actually are. Hey, anybody that's watching any of the other streams right now, like Trucker G or any of those, is there any way you can find out where they're at this point, like where the front of the trucker convoy, like the actual truck portion of the convoy is? Or we can even pull off for a minute here and just wait, like hit an overpass or something, see what's up. But if you can find out maybe where they're at and then hit us up, that would be great. Because we're trying to link, but we're getting a hold of Shama. Yeah, thank you. So we'd like to get to DC for the meeting. Traffic just slowed way down. So we're at exit 6 on, what highway is this?
This is still the 270.
270?
Going into Washington before we hit the Beltway.
Yeah, so we're on 270 heading into Washington. So that'd be southeast southeast towards the Beltway. We just passed like exit 7. Emailed and called and sent a private DM to the press secretary. Have not heard back yet. So,
and they're not going to issue it. I mean, I've dealt with so many ways to get a press release, and when it deals with government and agencies, it's super, super hard if you're doing it the same day.
I bet you WYSIWYG's there though.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's why he was going to come out. Sure, he didn't say that yet.
I know he did it.
Why didn't he want to tell all of us that he was going to be there?
I get it. That's a conversation we got to have off stream. I'm not going to...
Well, I'm going to make a call real quick.
I'm not going to...
Hey guys, so everyone on my stream, I'll be back in just a minute.
Epson, Hankinson. Thank you so much, Autumn, for that.
Yeah, Shama, thanks for putting that out there. But hey, you guys, sit tight for a minute on my stream. I'm going to make a quick call and see if we can't sort some stuff out here. And yeah, that'd definitely be something we should talk about. Because that's kind of janky, man. It's 302 Hart Senate office. Okay. 302 Hart Senate Office. Is that the address? So WYSIWYG just went live at the Capitol with Brian. Of course. All right. Didn't want to mention that he was going to be in on the meeting with it. It's bullshit, dude. No, that's whatever, man. Stupid phone cord.
Guys, I'm gonna hop off here, try to see if we can get to the meeting. If not, I will come back live here back in Hagerstown. Let me see if we can get you guys to the meeting. If not, we'll go to Hagerstown and cover some footage there. I will be back in a little bit. Catch you guys soon here. Thank you guys. And let's find out what the hell's going on. That's what pisses me off.
Bro, that's like the whole like, hey, the camaraderie. Let's do this together, and then it's like, well, okay.
Well, that's why
you're at the meeting, but you didn't want to tell. He didn't tell anybody he was going. Like, none. I didn't know. Did you?
No.
Did he say anything about it going?
Last night he gave a